It was $13.99 and it's on down for $6 at Hobby Lobby. They're half price. Won't that be beautiful on the back? See, you don't need no quilt.
Well,
and we like throws. So I'm going to make it a little bit wider if I got a couple strings off. But anyway, I'm going to make it big enough. I think I'll make it 2 yards long, and it's wide. It's real wide, this fabric is. Look at this.
Yeah, it's about.
See, and I can use some. How big is that? I might take the black off. It'll fit.
I leave the black on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't add anything to it.
You wouldn't add it to it?
No.
But it's too short that way.
No, I've got 3 yards of it.
Oh, okay.
But I just wanted to show you. I didn't carry it because it's too much to carry. But I want to show you. But won't that look good on the back?
Oh, yeah.
And I can save this fabric
Well,
to make.
Yeah.
And do this right here. Use this has the binding. I only have 1.5 yards of that. But on this right here, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. But I don't have to put anything else here, do I? What do you think? Would you put something else in there or just leave it like that?
I leave it like that.
Okay. That way I've got to, I'll save the rest of my yardage for other stuff.
That black could be the border.
Oh, look at that. Ain't that
Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
I gotta sew them down.
Hold it up here. Let's show there's a few of them in here. It's show and tell time here. Everybody's getting here and unloading their bags.
Oh, this was so pretty.
This I ordered some mystery material or cuts.
You did?
This was in some of it, and I tossed it from here to there, to back, and I got tired of doing it, so.
So, but will that be big enough to cover it, long enough to cover you up? I want it long. People likes it long, but wide is wide enough. But don't you think I need something longer down there?
Well, it's not
long.
Not long enough for
I thought about
but
putting some more of this down on the end.
Or go all the way around it.
Go all the way around.
Do two sides, the top and the bottom. That'll make it
longer, but it's wide enough.
Yeah,
that's why I wanted. So I wanted to see it come out so pretty.
And if you wanted it even longer, put 6 or 8 inches of that, and then put another strip of the black, maybe.
Okay, I've got some of that.
To kind of
see, it's wide enough for this fabric.
Because I really like that black around it.
Okay, I'll leave it like that. Yeah. And let me see how much. Oh, so that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right. So and then I'll just put, like you said, I got enough black at home to put. If I put this up here like this,
the top and the bottom,
and then put them just a little small line of black.
Well, about like this one.
Okay, that's
like
4.
That one.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Well, that's what I would do.
Well, I brought it out here to get y'all's opinions.
Well, give Renee's and somebody else's, but I think that's what I do.
Renee's not going to be here today.
She's going on vacation.
Oh, on vacation. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know about anybody else. But I wanted the Cardinals. And then I thought, I'll have 2 yards left of that. I could take my other scraps of Christmas fabric, make another one, and send it to my friend in Ohio because that's their bird. Because I've already got my.
Is that what you're going to work on today? Are you going to work on
I'm going to do that. I brought it for you to help me.
Okay, I'll help.
You're my hero. And I brought the girls. I don't know how many more. That was a Haskell. Feel how soft it is.
They are soft. So, see what Gladys brought my little granddaughters? Aren't they cute?
Precious? I don't know if little Jackie's coming today or not, but she said she was going to start coming back now that she's feeling better. She said she was going to start coming back. Well, she had a problem. I don't blame her. I wouldn't have come either. She knows.
Oh, Lord. She got attacked by a dog.
Oh, my word. In the wrong places. Here.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
You ought to see it.
Well, now we're live now. So.
Oh, I got to be
nice. Hey, I didn't mean to cut you off. I went through a dead spot.
Well, yeah.
So, anyway.
Told Gladys you got to be nice. Y'all are all listening.
Nice, ladies. I'll be nice.
That's adopted dog.
Yeah, and you ought to see she had got herself to the hospital. I don't know. I don't know if she really ever said. But she showed us pictures. But see, she texted me that night. She said, I'm in such pain. I can't stand it. And she said, But I had put it on Facebook and I said, I won't say nothing. Well, she told Margaret the other day, so I thought, well, she told Margaret and showed her the pictures. I will tell this Rita why she hasn't been coming. She said,
I wonder why she hadn't been
She said, I
here.
can't sit very long.
Oh, I know.
But anyway, you gotta help me cut
Okay.
this. I wanna finish this for this evening when I go home. I'm going to sit down in the floor. I got me some duct tape. I duct tape this. I duct tape the bottom to the floor. And I put the binding
That keeps it from. That's a good idea.
Troy told me that, and that's how I do all my quilts. I've done it for all these years.
Huh.
But I duct tape this, and then I put my batting. But I'm not putting no batting on this. It'll make it too heavy.
Yeah.
And then I put this on it, and then I pin it. This old lady up in the mountains that passed away, her husband hired me to do, I don't know how many quilts. And he gave me her pins. So that's what she did. But he said she didn't take hers to the floor because they didn't have that.
Vinyl or something.
And I said, he said she'd get down on the floor. And I thought, well, if I get down, I've got to stay down there till I get that quilt pinned. So that's what I do. I pin that down and then I started on this. But yeah, I'm going to put, I didn't bring no black, my black with me. Hey, you got black. Yeah, but it's hard to get black.
I mean, blacks are kind of different shades of black, but we'll find something that'll match. That'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll find something. But anyway, I'm going to get this cut right now. Where's it at? This right here. You said about a 4 or 5?
Well,
Yes, I would. And then put a little bit of black. I can put a little bit of black on top, like you said. And I just need a little bit of strips.
You could put as much as you, if you got quite a bit of that, you could put the whole width of one of them blocks almost, couldn't you?
Yeah. See, I do this on my machine, and then I sit down in the floor after I pin it and tape it down. And then I take a thing and I measure like 5 inch with like this right here. I'll go like, I'll just go this way, and that would be easy. The blocks will be 4 or 5 inch, whatever the width of this is. I divide it in half.
Have you used all of them up or all of them gone?
Yeah.
You used them all?
Yeah, I had 2 or 3 left, so I thought, well, they're 10 inches, so I'm gonna save them for my bow coating.
Yeah.
That'd be the inside of my bow coating. What are you doing today, baby?
Well, I'm thinking.
Renee's got mine. She's trying to straighten up my mess. But anyway, that's what. Yeah, I'm gonna get some stitches. I'm gonna get some things cut. This here, I'll do this at home. I do this at night, but this is my binding. I got my binding done because that will look good. See this and this. But this will go on the top and the bottom, and another black. Let's see how. Do you think? See how wide this is, Missy? I don't know what I'd do without you. But yeah, they have a good sale on that fleece. See, I use a lot of fleece.
You've got,
I don't know.
2 yards of that.
I got it here, baby girl. I didn't know why. I was going to use it in that quilt. But now I decided I don't need a wool quilt. We would use a throw one we would have quilt.
So do you want like that wide?
Yes, but I don't want to have to sew it up. I might have to flip it this way, make it long. Can I make it long ways? Like this? Fold this in half.
Where did you put that? Oh, there it is.
Can I just fold this in half? That would be 72 inches. And
Well,
then
I was gonna see.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cut strings too. Now when
No, it's not.
I gotta cut that off too. I just done that. I ain't got
I
that.
mean, but that's not.
So what about this?
But I mean, but that's all a good piece. So we'll only need like 3 of these. You know.
Yeah, but couldn't I do it like this? And then I still have that much saved left. I could still have a bunch left for bow cozies. Oh, yeah, I gotta fix it when my birds are not looking ugly. Yeah, that's right. I see what you're talking about. See, the birds, you have to cut it a certain way because the birds. Yeah. Well,
You can just put a little seam in it. Nobody.
okay, that's what I'll do. Let me go cut my strings off. You cut that.
Well, here we'll square it up here.
Okay, I need to square it, baby. I need it square. Yeah, Renee's got my thing, and I thought, well, she said, I'm gonna work on it at home. She was talking to me. I love her. I love her so much. She's so good. She's so kind.
She does. Yeah, she does everything for you, don't she?
Yeah, she does. She takes care of me.
Let me bring them in here with us.
See, I might be able to make her throw. I mean, a throw for Christmas for doing all
We're
this
gonna-
stuff for me.
Hello to everybody. We're kind of busy, so y'all just have to entertain yourself.
Hey, girls.
It says there's 30 of them.
All right.
joining us.
See, I thought I might have with all this yardage extra. I might be able to make her something. Oh, I need to call and check on Sheila. She had that ablation yesterday on her heart. Yeah, I start having my treatments, and I'll be glad to get them treatments over with.
Yeah.
It's just, I think I'll feel 100% better. Ready if I go outside? Yeah, it's raining. Hey, just call and checking on me. You did good there. Good there. You did. Good. I worried about you. Yeah, they called last night that morning before I bet you got down to 60 over here. But then they started giving them stuff to build it back up. And they got it up to 114 over 60, and they started making them next day. But you see, that contract might be in it. And they just find a new factory. Well, why he talked it, but he said, this is the exact words that I stopped. The first 2 weeks, my heart. But yeah, I'm out here just reading this. I thought I'm gonna call Sheila and see how she's doing. She's in there trying to straighten up my mess. Oh, yeah. Oh, I found some fleece fabric down at Hobby Lobby. It's Cardinals. Well, I brought it out here, my top, and for her and Margaret to give me some ideas. So I'm just gonna put some more borders on it and go home this next wall and paper to the floor and pin it down. So yeah, it comes out all right. But anyway, I will go and check on you. If you need anything, holler. You're back. Okay. You know, one time when they done that, my pacemaker, and they done it, they done something to me. Wasn't it my lungs? It was my lungs.
Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Deb. Hey, Lynn.
You for more yellow.
Oh, you found?
I found it.
Okay.
So.
You don't do much, just lay around letting Ronnie wait. Okay, look, you too, Missy, we love ya. Bye. She said her back's hurting so bad.
Who's that? I'm being nosy, I'm sorry.
I'm not Sheila.
Oh,
Good morning. Oh, I can't make it to Miss Rita's today, but I can go fabric shopping tomorrow. We're still going. I haven't been to the house in a while.
well, I was gonna ask you, we might just run up to Mulberry and then the next, when you can, we'll go to Fort Smith and back to Mulberry.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna tell her? I can't, but you and Margaret can do whatever you want to. I'll be down there for 2 hours. That infusion takes 2 hours and
Now, Little Rock?
no, I get to do it at Russellville, Dr. Sneed's office.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you might not feel what's
Oh, I
going
know
in.
what they said it to. I'm tired. I'm tired of being sick.
You don't go over Millie Evelyn.
Yeah.
Well, Monday Ray took himself to the doctor
Mm-hmm.
because he's dizzy and this, that, and the other. Come find out he had 2 small blood clots and 1 large one in his head.
In his head?
In his head, cerebral hemorrhage. So they took him, they med-flighted him down to St. Vincent's, done surgery. Yesterday he was throwing up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's probably from the anesthesia. Because they done surgery as soon as he got that night.
Mary Ellen's husband? Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
right.
That's what he did that, yeah.
Yeah, he was very close.
You know, I didn't know. Miss Barber's daughter called me the other day from Ohio, and she's got to have like a stent in her head, in her brain.
Okay, it's building up fluid in her hand.
Yeah, she's got stents in the heart, but they said it's the brain. And I said I had never heard.
I can't sew with shoes on.
I had never heard of anybody having one in their head.
Oh, I have a niece out in North Carolina that has a stent. One stent in her is by her left ear.
Mhm.
She's had it from the time she's a few months old.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron Michael has 2.
Oh, he does?
Well,
He does all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I see, and
He-
when I found
he-
this fabric, I thought, well, I could use a bunch of scraps, make her a top,
Yeah.
and then she can lay on the couch and cover up. It's, I don't have 2 yards left. And I said, I bought it to make her something.
Uh-huh.
And then I can make bow toesies for her family out of the Cardinals and her one.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I just thank the good Lord every day
Oh,
that-
yes.
that I'm still alive. Me and
Well,
I think me and
yes,
my
I do
baby
too.
sister.
So. But anyway.
Well, I can't wait to get me a hunk of that. Really don't like it, and I don't buy it because it's a waste of money.
Well, I'll buy it. But I'm usually done one area.
I'm the only one that eats it at the house.
And
I've seen
Paul
them.
used to eat it some, but Kenny don't care for it.
Troy don't either.
So I thought, well, I'll just bring it out here and we all can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will here in a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I see I'm gonna sew this on, and I'll still have a bunch left.
So
But I
what
gotta
y'all
buy me-
gonna do now?
I'm gonna sew this on the side, on the top and bottom. This to
Okay.
make it longer. And then she said, what about just getting a little black, putting a black up here
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know,
and do that.
probably this width on the black
Yeah.
though, back
Yeah,
to
that's
that.
4. I think it's 4. Oh, you're
No,
measuring
it
it.
looks more, it might be more, but it looks like 3. 3.5.
You old biddies.
She called you something. She's always trying to call me hussy.
She called me a hussy. I just run her off.
I just called one back.
Yeah, she called me that plus something.
Are we? And we're 5 and 5, ain't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So
It's a supposed to be kind of like.
so
See, won't that look pretty?
it will be beautiful. Let's see.
You know what else would look good? Like a green.
Ooh, yes.
And leave the black like it is and just put a little strip of green. And then
A green. Well, I think I'd go all the way around it if I was going to do a green then.
Well, it would be white. Well, it'd have to be a narrow strip to match.
I think this is going to be one of the sashings. I think. And if I have enough of this for a back and then a sashing, I may put that on either the inside and this on the outside or vice versa. How wide did you make your sashing on that?
It's in the truck. I'll have to look. I'll bring it in a minute and tell you.
Well, you gotta get. Is it ready to go to Texas?
I've got to put a label on it.
Okay.
But I brought it up here to thinking if I had a chance today, that's what I'd put the label on it.
What do you think, Gladys? This and maybe this, if I got enough for the back.
Yeah, if you got enough.
Cause I want this. I'm pretty sure I want this for the back end. Now I got plenty of this. I know I got enough of this one. I don't want. I really don't want that yellow on the back.
Okay, this has got to be.
I I wanted
gotta
a different
make it-
color, but I didn't find it. I had to do the yellow. What do you want? what
I
you
gotta measure this. See how wide this is. Yeah, I'll get that whole thing right there. Okay, now measure. 36.
That's a yard.
Uh-huh. These are wide yards.
That's like a yard and 3/4.
Okay.
And then
So
36 and 20.
how long was this right here? 50? 40, 50? Let me see.
And if we measure it, write it down. 'Cause I want to keep it in my
Okay.
head.
Okay, there's 36 right here. Pull it down right there on that line. 36. So I don't know if I'll put a little one on that or not. 36, and see that other one was
It come way over to here.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah.
we have to measure it again.
No.
So I can do a little short border,
On this
a little
side.
low
Yeah.
border,
On that.
maybe a 2-inch border. You would still look good.
But this is ready to go
So
on.
on, okay, I'm gonna sew it on. So what, didn't that come out pretty? I looked at it and I said,
So that's gonna.
and I'll have plenty left to make something
I
else.
saw a really pretty layer cake, leather and lace.
Okay, yeah.
Have you seen that?
It come out a year ago or so, didn't it? 'Cause
I don't know.
but I don't have any of that.
So what do you think? Put another little black fur, just a little cat hair one right down through here. A cat hair one.
I don't know.
Bind it in black.
I was gonna find it in white. That
No.
white
Why's gonna
show up. Okay, so
Yeah.
you just think but I'd have to put
If-
something here because black on this wouldn't look right, would it?
Yeah.
I thought about green.
What do you find?
Green would
Yeah,
show
green
up.
would work.
Do you have something like this?
You got that kind of.
No, I just had a couple of those cardinals and the pine
I mean, a
cones
certain
and-
color green that would go with all this junk.
Well, I still have some of that pine cone one, but good morning, Joe. Mary Webb, Nan Nancy. Good morning to y'all.
For the binding, I'm gonna sit down here and sew this. She said, I didn't have, I
You
don't.
know, that's in it.
Yeah,
and
you think
that'd be better than the white. wouldn't
Yeah, because
it?
it's darker than white. It would show up better. It's
Well, it's
supposed to
about the same color as this right here.
Uh-huh.
too.
Well, they all go
And
together.
that's a pine cone.
Okay, so bind it in that.
Yeah,
But
I
see, it's in her quilt too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's everywhere in there.
okay, yeah, that's
Okay,
the same
so-
thing.
I need to get, how many yards do I need of this? So what am I gonna put up here? Or just leave it like that? A little
Well,
black?
you're gonna go with the black.
A little
Wouldn't you
black.
put- Wouldn't you still put another
Yes,
piece of
I
black?
think it would look better.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll just go.
Just put a
Well,
little
if you-
narrow one. What about a narrow one?
Should you go ahead and put the black here and then
Well,
over, just
I wondered about that too, but
I kind of think I would.
Take that black off?
no.
Just add a strip this wide
Mhm.
up here and then across. Just like a picture frame
Oh,
almost.
I know. Take me a piece and sew it on the end, this wide,
Yeah.
and sew it on that other end.
And then across the top,
Mm-hmm.
and then go around it with this, and that'll be big enough. I wouldn't add anything on the bottom.
Oh, you would?
No.
I was gonna
I
put
just-
this and that on the bottom.
Yeah, just to make it longer was
Just
the
to
reason.
make it, we just want to
How
make
wide is that?
it 8 or 10.
I cut it the width of that thing,
Okay,
8 and a half. Yeah,
okay,
8
so-
and a half. So
How long is this?
50. I told you we should have wrote that down. Okay, measure it. Is this a pen? Yeah.
It's 56. No, 57.
Width is
Roughly. It's about 57.
Width is 57. We need a 72.
So, but that's one way, but then we're trying to make it longer the other way.
So we're kind of like to do it a 70 or something.
So 57 count plus 8 and 8 if we do
Is that
both ends.
16?
So right now it's square, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 57 by 57.
Okay, this right here,
Horse
you add,
eight,
just
oh,
leave this alone and add this and this on the end is 63.
Hush, Margaret's trying to figure.
Listen, now I'm done.
No, it's not 63, it'd be 65.
57 is what you said, and 16 is 73.
Oh, okay, you're adding 16, okay.
Well, that's what you
By
said.
55?
By yeah, so it'll
If
come
you,
right out.
57 and 8 would be 65.
Who? Yeah, but we got an 8, well, we could just half this and put half down there and half up there. And that would add up 57.
Whatever.
Go ahead. Listen, that is 65, that's what she said.
I'm
This is-
trying to keep it simple too.
Okay, we'll keep it
Because
simple.
we're talking about Gladys now. We're talking.
You forgot, didn't you?
Oh my, as soon as you forget. So what do you want to do, baby girl? What do you think
Well,
I need to do? This
Me,
will be
I
an inch
just
too
go with
long.
the top. I went down to the bottom, but that's me. 'Cause it's,
And me,
that would be 65.
And when I say I'm different, I would put one at the top and the bottom both. That's just me.
But then it'd
everybody's
be-
different.
Okay, now let me tell you what I would do.
Okay.
I would put, this is 4. I would put 5, 5. That's
Oh,
10.
okay.
That would make it 60, would you say 57? That would make it 67. That'd give me plenty length.
Yeah, and then it wouldn't be so
What we're
long
doing.
and
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's true. But you said you wanted it long, so
Yeah,
I
I did.
just- yeah.
So we'll just cut this in half,
Not,
make
well,
a 5 and a 5.
if
but
it
that
was
would-
8, now you just take off 3 inches.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. But don't even go there, Margaret. Don't even go there. Hey, I don't even know what Renee answered in wrong. I said y'all could go but I can't.
Hey, Kathy Jackson. I pinned the link. Somebody wants to come up here and read the chat. Question: Are the ladies receiving? Are they ever in the chat? No, they're not. Wait, y'all come up and.
I ain't figured out how to get in there yet.
Oh,
My grandson bought me a new tablet. Now my daughter-in-law had bought me one through Amazon. I don't know anything. Everything's through Amazon. I don't know how to do it. You know.
I don't know.
But now Nick went. I don't know who his phone company is. He got his phones through whatever company because he's in the military. Well, he got 2 free tablets. So he gave Grandma one. Thank the good Lord.
Do you see the chat? Can you not even see it?
Well, how do I just go to Rita's chicken farm?
Well, sometimes I post a link, and if you click on that link, it starts playing.
I thought you could.
Yeah.
I know one day on Google, you came up. Don't look like you have yet. So how?
It ought to be. Oh, there's Joanna. I put Joanna. She's going to read the. Joanna.
Oh, you're on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Morning, Joanne.
Morning, Joe.
Morning. You
How are
need
you
somebody
this
to
morning?
kind of read the chat for you, Miss Rita.
I don't mean to ignore y'all, but I'm messing with this hussy over here.
Yeah, and I'm a real good one, Joe. And this one here's lining me out too.
I don't think we're ever going to get her lined out, though.
No,
But
I'm
yeah,
glad.
that's what we'll do. Cut this down to 5 inches, both of them. I will keep this other for a border on my next
What
quilt.
about 5.5?
5.5 is
5
good
and a
because
half.
5.5 will be give
That
me a little
would
bit of sewing.
be
You know how I like
little bit of sewing.
you know how I like
So-
them wide seams.
Yeah, you sew
But
a
anyway,
each
I could
seam.
use rest of this for a border on this other one that I'm doing. I
Yeah,
gotta get
there
rid
you
of
go. It'd be
There we
almost
go.
wide.
This
I cut two and told you to get 2 of them.
Well, that's
Okay.
all right.
You know,
Can you get
Well, you
5.5 out of each one of them? And then I'm
Wouldn't
gonna
that
say,
leave 2.5?
Morning, Mary.
for binding.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I can use it on the next one.
This is Rita's,
That would work.
you know,
You said,
Too
the
quick.
ladies get together and they work on things. And we're working on Bargetta,
Are you kidding?
and we get to kind of
So
join in
this
the
is
fun.
what I want to use for the binding.
Yes,
Okay.
for that,
For this
That
one
one.
there, we'll say for the next one that I.
Okay, so I'm cutting this.
But it's nice because we can all get together
Yeah.
and still chat.
Yeah.
And if there's
it is,
something
but
important for Miss Rita, I'll holler at her.
You didn't get the dimes yet?
No,
Morning, Cheryl.
for the dogs to go with it, but
Oh, wow.
if they didn't come, you
Well, they gotta come later.
a 4, 3.5, just some back, 2.5 strips.
well, I've got the,
Nan and Nancy, thank you very much.
got one
Miss Rita threw a
what,
party to get
Studio 2s when it was
my subscribers up so I could do live streams, and then I just haven't had a chance. I had to come up with a name, and then I haven't had a chance to get some video up. I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be right back. My sister has something, so I have to go check on her. But I'll be right back.
On Prime Days last time, we saved about $200-300. So I'm gonna get on
I
there and look.
want to get on there and order another table. You know, these 2 tables are Renee's, so I need to get a table.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we all, maybe two.
2, yeah. But she's gonna take
Morning, Brenda.
someday.
What about?
Yay, Cheryl.
I don't have one of those.
Well,
Miss Rita.
But now I got
Walmart.
something.
Sam's does. Sam's has
Okay.
that table.
I got to
Yeah,
get this. Son.
I did order one, but it's too. It didn't end up being as long as I wanted it to be.
Morning, Quilting in the country. Miss Rita. Okay. Well, she asked where I am. Tell her I'm just handling something because my sister just texted me. And so I'll be back in a few. I'm not even going to go off stream. Thank you very. Yeah. Cheryl is just on a roll, but I'll be back in a few.
We just got this ready so. Did you want it 5.5 and then say that 2.5 inch strip? That's what we decided. Where'd the rotary cutter go? There it is.
So funny. It's so funny. We go down here at Banner Creek the weekend before Marsh's funeral because I have to use the bathroom so much. And you sit
Now
there in the
that's-
bathroom.
Now that's 6 and 2.5.
That'd be fun.
Is that what you?
Yes, do it because you know my big sinks.
And she's sitting on the pot probably too. Did you take the phone with her to the bathrooms?
Oh Lord, we'll never get around that. I love that old woman. She's a friend. Ain't very many people likes me, but she likes me.
If we didn't like you, we wouldn't cut up with you.
I know.
like we do,
That's why I like you. That's why I come out here every Wednesday. Okay, then I'm gonna save this and send it to that. I love coming out here. I told Troy it makes me feel like Chloe's around here somewhere. The Chloe and your mama were such good buddies.
Yes.
Make my-
And you know, I'll tell you what, you do that right. That's it. I mean,
I'm just gonna put that on there, they'll be on there. And see this, my granddaughter probably took this for her apartment.
so,
But I do need that, I reckon about half a yard of that. See, that will look good with this and,
now you're gonna
yeah, I'm gonna do it.
pin it, or you just gonna
No, I need to, you know how I am, that on what the job thing. Ain't that new fancy? Well, I hope your little girls like you. Oh, I thought about them. And I tell you what, I got her old drawers that I've not her panties, her old pants that I've made. I don't know how many teddy bears out of them.
Your drawers.
Well, they was woolly PJ.
Oh,
Oh,
kids love
okay.
them. You know what they told me the other day? They said people really didn't like your teddy bears, your quilts, your bags. I made bags and then I made bags and put wash dish rags in it and pot holders.
Yeah.
And she said, well, we made good money. This junk people gave me. It ain't nothing out of my pocket. I did buy the $10. I bought me paid $10 for it at Crossroads. That used store, that cheap store over there, the Hearts. It's called
Oh, I
Hearts.
ain't never been in it.
Well, I went in there one day and there was a bag of that bag. It was huge. And I said, how much is this? And he goes, I don't know. I hadn't got to Google it. I can't find it on the Walmart thing. But I'll sell it to you for $10. My grandson's had to carry it out for me. Well, okay. I'm not lying. I have already done about 20 bears. I still got half a bag left. And I told Gwen Mize is the lady son at home.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Morning, Jackie.
Oh, Renee said maybe we can go another day.
Yeah,
I hope so. I wanted to go.
yeah.
Now I've got this pen on
Well,
here
I'm going to
for
North
you.
Carolina.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. But your black is not
Hi,
straight.
Janet.
So
I'll do like that.
Hello,
just
Joseph.
go by this edge, okay?
Well, no, and we're talking. Me and my tongue gets twisted a
Hi,
lot.
Deb. They sound like some cackling hens this morning.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Hey, that's all right. You're having fun. I wish I was there.
Well, just come on. Where you at?
Texas.
Well, you ain't that far away.
Well, it's a few hundred miles.
We're at in Texas.
Fort Worth area.
Excuse me?
Fort Worth area.
Oh, okay, I've been in Fort Worth quite a few times. My brother used to live in Watauga,
Okay.
so I'd come in the backside
Yeah.
and
My husband worked over there when Motorola was still open. That was his employment.
okay,
Near Watauga.
yeah.
Hello, Lynn. Who else was it?
Morning,
Quilting
Lynn.
in the country. Hello. Deb, why aren't you up here?
I said, I told Renee.
Yeah, we're not ignoring you, Little Fox. Hey, Little Fox. I think that's a new name. I don't remember seeing Little Fox. Did you, Jackie?
No. Good morning, little fox.
Good morning. Welcome to the. Are we a hen party or a busy party? Or I don't know what we are today.
I used to carry them all the time.
Well, I think you're having the hen party.
I'm having a hen party. I know, and I can't just be over here all the time. I got to be over there too some.
Do you have certain days that you have people over, or anytime?
Well, Wednesday's the day that they've picked to come, so Wednesday's when they come, if they can.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Word's going to get around. You're going to have a busy building there.
I don't know. Not very many come out here, but we still have fun. The few of us that do show up have fun.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Hi, Janet, Deb, and whoever I missed. Y'all are gonna have to listen to Jackie now. So
Joanna will be back in a little while.
she'll be back. And Little Fox says this is my first time to the hen party. And I could say something funny about the fox in the hen house or something. So couldn't I?
Well, that would be good.
No, I'm talking about little fox though. Isn't it fox that catch hens? And then yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Mary Webb says welcome to the cackling crew, Little Fox. All right, I'm gonna cut another piece here.
Morning, Joe.
You want me to?
Cut that other one.
I don't hear you.
Yeah, and I need them things right there, that, the pine cone thing. But whatever you think I need, have it, and I'll get it for you. Yeah, I want to use my scraps and make another one. I don't get rid of nothing. I get everything off.
Helps if I unmute the mic, doesn't it?
Good morning, Cheryl.
I was up, Jackie, but my sister texted that she needed help, and I never know if it's
I just made it for
emergent or not. So went and took care of it.
It was good that morning that they had to be dropped off here.
I haven't seen Little Fox. I don't remember seeing Little Fox. Hello.
She'll talk to
Good
me.
morning.
Another one.
Glad you came up, Jackie. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. I appreciate it.
I kid is different, but the babies are still falling.
You know,
Mom, you're right.
Rita could take the camera over there, Rita, so we can see what you're doing.
See what I'm doing?
Just put the camera on that table.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Let her look at it, see what she thinks. And then we'll put one on the bottom. Do you like it?
hold it up.
She was trying to make it longer, so we're adding some to the top and the bottom because it's just going to be a
That's
throw.
beautiful.
Nice
Yeah.
and colorful.
I
Yeah.
don't need a quilt. I've got too many quilts, but we use a lot of throws. So I think my granddaughter will take this for her room, for her apartment.
We'll have a quilt sale and donate it to the church.
I've been making them for my grandkids and kiddos.
Come on, guys.
Gotta make sure.
I found my flashlight. I've been looking for that.
It'll have to be.
I've been working on like finally getting some organization in this main area.
That's going to take a while, isn't it?
Oh, it is. You know, for 2.5 years, we'll help. And help. And so Sunday, I grabbed my brother and said, okay, you're off. You had a good night's sleep. Let's at least get the furniture moved. Well, in rearranging everything, now there's kind of piles everywhere, you know, and have to
Oh, yeah.
do the small part. Morning, Joyce. How are you?
Hello,
this
Joyce.
morning? Then it was very pretty.
I cut it off. Come show me how to.
And then I had to find some things that got buried. Hey, Deb. How you doing this morning? How's everybody? I don't know why, because I have my AirPod in and I have my volume up, and usually that works. Do I need to get my preacher's voice on?
Your creature's voice?
My preacher's voice.
Oh, preacher's voice.
Yeah. My daddy's preacher voice on.
No, I think we're good now.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm just getting moving in the morning and stuff, or I'm tired, my voice gets rather soft. So hopefully, Lynn, you can hear me now.
Lynn said it was hard to hear you, but maybe it's better now. Is it better now, Lynn?
I was hoping that she'd let me know if I'm doing better now. And
Hold on.
Susan says hello. She had to evacuate this time due to the new hurricane. And as you guys know, her mama lost her house in Helene.
Last.
And
So there's in Florida, right in the line.
Well, this one's going to be bad. Has it hit Florida yet?
no, but they had 3 tornadoes hit Fort Lauderdale just maybe a half hour ago.
My nephew called.
So this is just going to be another one of those wild rides.
Yes,
But
it will.
she didn't evacuate for Helene, but she said yesterday morning to keep everybody apprised because she was evacuating this time.
I saw the news, the traffic heading out of Florida. It was really bad. Almost at a standstill.
Yeah. And that's part of the problem too, is when you have to get out, even with the approved routes, it makes it really hard because you've got millions of people doing the same thing, and then you got to figure out where to go,
Yeah.
where to land.
I think I'd look way ahead and make a reservation somewhere.
Yeah, if you can, because they fill up real fast. And then the almost harder part is when it's all over and you want to get home to take care of things. Getting back in can be harder than getting out. But yeah, somebody posted a little bit ago that there was actually 3 confirmed tornadoes around Fort Lauderdale. So that's always a danger.
It's right at the edge of Florida right now. So,
Well, there's another group, a lady from Quilt Fact. She watches this guy on YouTube called Ryan Hall, and she says that he's more of a storm chaser with a team, and he seems to be right on things and accurate. So if you really kind of want to take a peek, you can see what's going on if you watch Ryan Hall's channel. And I'm like, okay. Well, that's part of the danger, Mary, is there's all these piles of debris from Helene, and some of it is furniture and air conditioner, whatever, hotel stuff, and it's all sitting out to be picked up, and now that adds to the whole danger of this one. It might not be, well, it wouldn't be quite so bad if you didn't already have all that debris still waiting for pickup, and all of those are projectiles, sadly. But there just wasn't enough time in between. So, praying that she's okay, that her house is okay. I mean, it's hard enough that her mama lost her house and has to rebuild.
I hope she had insurance.
Yeah, I think so, but it's still hard to lose everything.
Of course, she's probably lost a lot of her personal things.
Oh yeah, and yeah, and the people that were supposed to be taking care of her made it harder. Just put it that way. You know how family can be sometimes.
You're not even going to put the black.
So, and Susan's talked about that a little bit on here.
Not like that. Yes, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so what do I need?
I will cut.
I just cut.
Let's see what this is, and we'll put whatever size that is.
Okay.
My sister needs a new screen protector, and I'm trying to get all the fingerprints off everything from the last one.
It's a 4, isn't it?
Well,
Cut right, I cut. Them ladies can see.
Go ahead. We're watching.
we're watching.
For one time.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Let's see. I'll leave that there.
Okay. Okay.
Morning, Joseph.
That's sweet,
Thank you.
Joseph.
That was sweet. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer said we almost moved to Fort Lauderdale in 2022 for a job offer. We decided to stay in Missouri.
Hey, look
My
at this.
husband's family is from Fort Myers. It's scary. It is.
It's not the
We
same.
went through enough
I know.
varying degrees of hurricanes. It can be scary. Okay, so you're clean. Why are you not cleaning up? I have to get out the other wipes. Oh, Lynn's gonna be away from her phone for a
I
few,
think I
so
like
she
this one
needs
a little bit
breakfast.
closer.
I was gonna work on that. Haven't
Yeah.
gotten there yet.
I ate a late breakfast. I make it brunch.
Yeah. Well, my friend had a surprise pop up, and when she was finishing up,
Yeah, that's
that
yours.
Miss Rita popped up.
You
It was
need
like,
10,
oh,
you need
oh,
10 inches for, there's 10 inches for bowl hoses. And then I'll have this much left over. So,
All right, you want me to cut you some 10 inches out of that in a minute? A couple of them?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't care.
I don't care.
See, that'd be quick.
Let's see if I can fold
I ain't
this.
so tight. This stuff gets so tight, don't it?
You hear?
So
She says she's tight.
I'm trying to use my stuff.
well, you know, that's a wise use of scraps, and 10 inches makes us a general bowl koozie that'll fit most bowls. That's smart
Scraps for everything.
with the price of everything.
And you know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Oh, I got it on the wrong side.
Well, how
I'm
can you
not-
tell?
Huh?
How can you tell from
Well,
there?
I cut from the other side.
How are you gonna get over there?
I don't know how I'm gonna get over there.
table.
Joseph,
Go behind it. I've done got it
I'm
laid.
glad your mama raised you right.
To make potholders go to bowl cozies. I use 10 inches
Do you have a channel, Joseph?
to put in that batting junk where it's at.
Do you use, for your bowl koozies, you just cut your own batting, correct?
She did, yes. She sells it and I just use, but.
Oh, you're using the pre-cut. You're not using.
No, I make my own. But here's her pre-cut.
I know.
She's
I don't use that.
But
I use my own method.
Well, I cut my
But-
own, but I buy the stuff from her.
Yeah, I mean that pre-cut's great, but I've
Yeah,
just
that-
figured out an easy way to do it. And one of my tips is if you take an old used gift card, you can cut a template for your darts. And so you can just put it down and then flip it and mark your darts in one step instead of 3.
Well, do you know, my husband found some patterns on Facebook. There's 3 of them. They're already, the dark things is already cut. All I do is just use it to make cut my fabric and just sew the darts. I don't take nothing.
Awesome.
Jennifer, 160 on fat quarters. I can kind of understand what your husband was saying.
Well, I imagine.
And some of them fat quarters have more in them than others do too, though.
Cut these off.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
I
I'll do that
imagine it
for you.
depends on how many fat quarters she got for that. But that is,
I love fat quarters.
Mm-hmm.
This goes over here. I'm talking to myself.
yeah, I have a bit of a fat quarter addiction, and I try and wait till they're kind of on sale. But yeah, it's real easy to.
Well, you see something so pretty, don't even have plans for it, but it's just too pretty to pass up.
I make only 30 for Christmas.
32 in one pack.
32. Wow.
I've never packed that with that many before.
Yeah, I've seen large stacks for a bigger collection, but 32, 160 for 32. That makes them 4 times 3 is 120. So that makes them just under $4 a fat quarter.
Yeah.
Which I guess is about standard unless you find it on sale. It wasn't on sale. Yeah, Joseph, Jackie asked if you had a channel.
So pretty.
Now,
Now, you gotta charge me for this.
just one
I mean,
strip?
that's good. And if you found something you loved,
Yeah.
then that's awesome.
And just cut 10 inches and then
Yeah.
it won't make it.
You get that at a craft shop, Jennifer, a fabric shop?
I don't care, just cut it this way, because I'll need 2 or 3. Will it make 2? 4 pieces.
And
I
it adds up
make 2, I would need 2
so
of these.
quickly. I mean, even when you go in and find clearance and stuff, you can stack up $40-$50 easy.
Different color for the inside. But if I
Oh,
wanted-
yeah.
And I saved 3 pieces of that other that was left over, because I couldn't use it in this. That would be the inside of this. It goes with, the pattern goes with this.
Are you going to be one of the wrestlers, Joseph?
Okay, I've got to sit down and get this fixed. Get my stuff pinned. This is going to be so pretty.
It's going to be beautiful.
Thank you. Where's she at? Oh, she's behind me. Oh,
I'm behind you.
I couldn't find you.
That's all right, ma'am. I can
I
find you.
moved them. Just taking them all over the place.
But yeah, they got all kinds of fleece down there at Hobby Lobby. It's 50% off. It's a good deal on that fleece.
Well, it's Christmas there right now. It's 50% off. Most things are 40% off.
Yes, I've seen some 40%.
Every other week, all their fabric is 40% off,
Really?
and then every other week, they have a 40% off on all their
This is
fabric.
what I'm
And
gonna
then,
make the backing out of, this fleece with the cardinals.
My goodness,
that's
Jennifer,
beautiful.
you're close to Missouri Star Quilting.
Uh,
I think she went to Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby,
Yeah.
they got all kinds.
Yeah.
This was what I'm gonna put on the backing as a throw, because it'll be so warm and cozy.
Yes, it will. Is that
Um,
flannel?
No, it's fleece.
Yeah, flannel, please.
Fleece. And my machine sews it so good.
But yeah, and what's nice is like now all their buttons are, if they're up to I think $3.99, they're 99 cents a pack, and if they're over that, they're like $1.50. They have changed some things,
There's 4 of them.
Okay.
and I don't go in
Jennifer.
there often because it's off the beaten path. But
I need to pay for this more, that right there, and those are other things I'm gonna look at for by the church.
but I go in there every once in a while first.
The
Like I
buttons.
use these
On
nice
this?
wooden buttons for my
Because you took
angel
them
yo-yo angels,
But I didn't want to put them on there for the little girls.
and
when they're
And
not.
now I can get them for 99 cents for 6, I think, and they're wooden, and that's a really good help.
Oh, and that little one just said some loops.
Oh, Nan's working.
That's what my
Jennifer's
kids
about an hour away from
Yeah.
Hamilton.
were able to always.
That could be dangerous living that close.
Jimmy was a character. Still is.
So she has a fabric shop right on site there.
Who's she talking
I just to whoever's in chat. See,
to? Oh.
it's
Talking
Humpjack.
about Missouri Star Quilt, where Jennifer got all her fat quarters.
I love that place.
She went there.
I did too.
Have you been to Missouri Star? Yes.
Well, we just took a few days off and went riding up through Springfield, Missouri, then on over to Hamilton. Oh, that whole town is nothing but fabric. That's wonderful.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
It kind of reminds me of a Pioneer Woman. It was Oklahoma. Reminds me of Pioneer Woman, because that whole town is Pioneer stuff, like her.
Oh, wow. I'd love to see it.
Let's see if I need to-
Yeah, they keep what they've done is they've kept adding little shops, and so like there's a fat quarter shop, and then there's a shop for blenders, and then there's a shop for this, and now their newest one I think is called like the butcher shop or the general store, and you can in the back you can buy fabric by the pound. It's kind of like their clearance section. And then they have different things you can buy, like you would find in a general store, and their merchandise. But that's kind of why they have so many buildings, is because they've specialized
He said, "Well,
the
you know,
categories.
Well, thank you, Jennifer.
That'd
What
be
do you-
fun.
That big old thing, yeah.
I'm gonna sew with them to use them, so use them up because it's a quilting thread.
Oh, it is?
And it's just left over, so
Oh, I do that dude up too. You ever feel this thing up?
oh yeah, you don't mind.
Oh,
Because I think did I run it? Yeah, I'd run out of thread.
oh, I've got one abroad. You can have it. Right at Water World. You need it, baby girl?
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. So,
Joy said, you mailed off to them? I said, well, we mailed all the time. We don't need nothing but. Hey, what about the donkey?
A sewing machine?
Yeah.
I don't know
Is that
if
yours?
No, that's not me. I think that's the lady in blue. Well, maybe that could be the other lady. There's 3 of them there, Jackie.
She did, so run on
So
by.
quiet.
Oh, my word.
I'll have to check and see how far Hamilton is from me, but I know it can't be too close.
Where she live?
Jackie's in Texas,
Oh, really?
and Nancy, it's 7 hours from her, and she's in Arkansas. No,
Oh,
Nancy.
who is in Arkansas?
Nancy.
Where does she live at in Arkansas?
With Benton, would we call it Benton, Nancy?
Well, how's Miss Carolyn, your sister?
Okay, it's almost 9 hours away from me. 8 hours and 44 minutes.
Yeah, that's 9 hours, isn't it?
Well, plus you gotta consider, little stretch breaks and
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the technical mile hours, but you have to take care. I can't go straight anymore, so I always have to add an hour or 2 to the trip, at least.
625 miles. Oh, Ginger, you're right. I bet they were. That's why it was quiet.
Ah,
Yeah, we were winding a bobbin over there.
I always fill up a lot of bobbins with thread when I'm doing something that takes a long time. That way I just reach over and grab the new one.
I do that when I'm quilting or doing a quilt. I get a whole bunch made up for a start.
I do sometimes, and then I use them all up, and then it's one at a time.
Yeah, I'm embroidering a tablecloth for a Christmas present. And I went down there the other day to the Quilting Guild, and I won, so you can't hardly find them anymore. I won another embroidery tablecloth, and it's baskets of fruit on each corner.
Oh, that sounds
I sit there at night and not do that. Chloe told me to do that.
So it was a kit that you had
No,
to
it's
finish?
just-
Or, I mean, it was already printed on there? Do you have the
Yes.
embroidery?
Yeah, it's already printed on there.
I'm going to have to check on Hamilton. It sounds interesting.
It does, don't it?
She'll love it.
They call it Quilt Town, USA.
And you know what? My husband, I met this lady in the store, and she said, well, my husband's out there taking it out. I said, I'm going to walk on down the other store. And I went out the door, and there was my husband taking it out. They never did know where we was at. We didn't tell them either. And we met back at the car, and we both had bags, just handfuls of bags and stuff. And he goes, when did you get that?
all right, come on.
I'm watching these squirrels out here. I put food out for them and they're
I got to get it done, and then
fighting.
We put you in there on the table with Margaret. But
Oh, wow. That would be neat, Jennifer.
This is gonna look so pretty when I'm gonna get home and pin it. But I'm not going anywhere till I get some of her pumpkin roll.
Oh, okay.
I
So
love pumpkin roll.
Jennifer said my daughter is an English major. She's working on her master's in English. She's also a writer. So I bought the Fat Quarter Bundle from Jay Wicker Fresh for Wiley Blake. It has 38 fat quarters in it. Yeah, that's a special bundle. And I don't like all of her stuff, but some of her stuff is really cool.
What my shirt says, I sew and I forget things.
Surely not.
All right, come on, you little bugger. My sister got a new phone case and she leaves it for me to put on, and it's
I
being
do,
a
Mary.
bugger.
I live in what used to be a very heavily wooded area. And the spot was cleared off. We built our house here. And then everybody started building their houses out here. So now it's not so peaceful anymore like it used to be.
Walls ain't in there. We got no trespassing signs everywhere. Posted signs everywhere.
Hmm.
It used to be so.
Only wildlife I don't like out here are the copperheads we see once in a while.
Gladys has a cabin up on the mountain just north of here, and she's got big old rattlesnakes.
Oh my gosh. No.
Rattlesnake, it was big as 40.
We have, that's why I like to bring the opossums around. They'll eat those snakes.
They will?
Yeah, so I feed a little bit of food late at night, some leftovers or whatever, to encourage the opossums to come out here, because then they'll stay around and find snakes.
I did not know that.
And we also have road runners that love snakes.
We got road runners, but I don't know if we got it up on the land though.
So I haven't even seen a snake this year.
Possums also eat a lot of skeeters and bugs.
Yes, it was 40.
Yeah.
They killed a 48-inch rattlesnake.
Oh no.
I guess
It was huge.
right about where your cabin was. Camper.
That's where my kids were playing hideout.
If you don't walk too far away from your house, then
Well, it's up in the national forest.
Yeah, we got
forest
national
around
forest
you,
on
so-
3 sides of our land.
But I bet it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
boy, keeps it so pretty.
all of Arkansas is beautiful anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I've showed you guys the mountain just north of our farm down here. But that's where her cabin is up on that mountain.
Oh wow. You have a good view.
Yeah, we got lots of good views. It's a camper. We got a 34-foot camper extended. Then we got 2 that slide out, and the kids, it's got theirs with us. And we got Wave up there.
Oh, you do? She got internet up there on the
We got
mountain.
internet. We got it all.
Huh.
We got water now. We had a well drink.
Right, Jennifer. This where when my husband and I got married, we were Arkansas was our favorite place to go. We went there every year for years, all over Arkansas, except towards where Rita lives. She was still in high school.
Well, you probably, if you went to north of the Arkansas River, you probably passed close. But
Well, it was we would canoe the Buffalo River. We loved it there.
Okay.
And we drove up into Missouri one time just to look around, and there were apple trees everywhere. Are there still a lot of apple trees, Jennifer? I didn't realize they had so many.
Oh, do you ever get snowed in? Well, that's just her cabin up on the mountain. We don't get a whole lot of snowed in snowstorms where we're at.
No, we don't get a whole lot.
You might be iced in for one day and then it melts off.
We was gonna go camping.
Yeah, Kelly, they can be. That's why she left it for me.
I know the burn ban.
You
Yeah.
can't build a fire in the fireplace, so that ain't camping if you don't have.
Joseph says, so
Either.
this, like you said, to forget stress, and it becomes a hobby. And Jackie and Jennifer said, so true. Jackie went there for our anniversary and I didn't want to go home. And Kelly says, Joseph, women do a lot of stress relief that is practical.
got her done. Now all I gotta do at home is tape. Oh,
Let me-
I missed
let
the
me-
place, this place.
What'd you miss?
You know, it's just nice. Most
Where's Robin
of
on
these
that?
have instructions, and this one really didn't have nada. And now it's all in and done for her.
Right here. No.
I just had to kind of figure out
You got
what
it
they
all.
didn't tell me.
I'll turn them.
Right there it is.
Oh.
Cause I remember you said
And
something.
it's really nice because she had really cracked the screen.
Let me get it.
They
See
probably
what
would.
she had done to her screen?
Kinda take a-
Let me just
But
get
it
that
protected the phone.
right
Yeah.
This used to be mine. She talked me out of it.
I'd be in trouble if I didn't have a screen cover.
Oh yeah. I
The way
I
I-
used tempered glass
You got
and then
anything
a
new?
case.
You bought anything new here?
No. Same old stuff.
Where is them picker things or seam pickers? You said?
Oh, I haven't got them ordered yet. I was going to, but I hadn't ordered them yet. But you said you want one.
Oh,
Want
yeah, I
one?
bought for 3. They had them for 997 cents. And I thought, well,
But it's you know, it shows you how to put the screen protector on it, but it doesn't tell you you need to take this rubber part off
Oh,
to
yeah.
open the plastic case to slip it in, and it took me. That's what got me the
Show
little
the lady.
squirrel.
Yeah. We're gonna
Pretty, look at that. Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I don't see that's as tall as
Yeah.
you are.
yeah, that's
So it ought to
fine.
cover your
Yeah, then
legs.
as long as it covers you up and laying on the couch. I bet my granddaughter takes it for her apartment
Mhm.
because she likes throws.
Well,
That's what I think. It's got to be long enough to cover anyone up. You know.
Yeah, see, look at it. I think,
we,
yeah.
we can't see you.
No, it's tall. It's long enough.
You're right. It looks good too.
Yes, I love it.
Let me try it off for you. Okay?
Kelly said the stand in my phone case did not last. I'm trying to get it off again. Price was great. That's the problem is you don't
Oh, well, we can do it at
Um,
home.
you don't know. And I use this. It's a photo grip, and you can easily take it on and off. But this is a remote shutter, so if you have an important picture, you don't get any shake, and it'll do like
Oh, wow.
5,000 clicks
That's nice.
every recharge. But you can hold your phone and get a really good grip for taking photos, and you can also set it like this if you're watching something. And I just leave it on all the time because of my arthritic hands. And that's probably the second one in 6 years because the last one I dropped and this phone sprang somewhere and I couldn't get it back in.
Well, I don't blame you, Kelly, for getting inexpensive phones when you crack them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love to take photography is one of my hobbies. And I can't really do it. A DSLR is wonderful, but for me, I either have to stay in one place or put it on a tripod. It's not practical on one leg. This is wonderful, and a lot of my pictures you can't tell were taken with an iPhone.
Made the prettiest. It's so bright.
I buy the ugliest cases. I don't care if it's pretty or not, but I buy the heavy,
you, Jess.
sturdy ones.
Well, this was an OtterBox.
Yeah.
Who's working on my
She got I don't know, but
She said, you
because
know,
she didn't ask me, but I got an OtterBox.
I see some beautiful cases, but they're like plastic or something. It's not gonna protect your phone very well.
No, you have to. I mean, like
I could just make
that.
Maybe.
That was the full moon. That's September's full moon.
She did everything.
She done everything.
Right there.
One project at a time.
And you can see all the detail.
Get out of the way. So we'll make the film cases.
You can see most of the detail in it.
But I don't have to do no
And
but I could do it.
but I mean, like, look at that sunset.
To make pot holders.
And
Yeah.
that's taken with an iPhone. And that screen doesn't even do it justice. This hibiscus with water on it.
I'm going in there. First, I gotta get
So
that.
I had stopped until I got this phone.
Oh,
And then I started my photography again, but she fell in love with it, so she had me upgrade. Now I'm on my second upgrade.
Morning,
But-
Rhonda.
But you get pictures like that with it that you can't beat.
Yeah. A lot
You
better
know.
pictures.
You got my strings right here.
And I can take it anywhere.
It's gonna be hard.
Hi, Rhonda, where are you?
Charge me for
You need
that,
to come on up.
what do you call that thing, that black? And I'm gonna look around.
I'm going to get rid of some stuff on here that ain't needed.
Not though. I'm thinking about buying me another one of these. They're not that expensive. They're not.
Rhonda, Rita's having a real hen party over there.
Yeah, the three of them is just a cackling, and it's just like,
A hussy party. I get all my loving from her. I love my Rita.
oh yeah.
Everybody does.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank
I
you,
do.
Kelly. I like it because I can take it anywhere, and I have spent a lot of time figuring out how to best use the features on it. I've taught myself some photo editing to take like the haze off, not to change the picture, which I could do, but my brother dropped all this ribbon and we were cleaning up the room, and so now it's all in a big pile.
Back here now.
Oh, she's sneaking us back here.
Right, I'm bringing you back here. They had to come with us.
Okay.
Have you seen these? These were new. Did you
Yeah,
not?
I know. I like
That one's
those.
pretty.
No,
They're
that
all
one's
pretty
they're all
though.
pretty.
Yeah.
Holy squirrel. Oh, that's a
That's
whole
one of them
bunch.
that may be half yard pieces.
Yeah.
I think they're quarters.
Are they
but
quarters?
Let me see what
Yeah.
they say. 18.5.
Right, Kelly?
That's a high.
Happy yard.
Yes,
I didn't even think about that.
that's one of the hens said.
Look at all the
Okay.
birds.
That's one of Miss Rita's favorite, you know,
Yours too. That's mine.
bestest friends. That's what she did say.
Rita, I didn't catch your friend's name.
The which Margaret?
The one that just there. Yeah. Well, either one.
Well, Margaret is over there, and there's Gladys.
Yes.
Gladys is a mouthy one.
So Gladys is the head hussy, and y'all just kind of. Is
We
that
laugh
how it
about
works, Miss
everything.
Rita?
Do I?
I said, is Gladys the head hussy, and then the rest of y'all
I'm
just kind
the
of
head
come
hussy.
in together?
No, she's an old biddy.
Oh,
I guess I'm the old bitch.
Here's the old Betty sitting down.
I think I'm the
Y'all
oldest
are
one.
gonna think us women from Arkansas is crazy. You know that?
Now I got regular.
We already knew that, Rita.
You already knew that. Okay, just confirming it.
That's
So.
all I do.
Oh, well then.
I just see it as y'all are very close
Uh-huh.
friends, and
bought
it's
me
good to
some
see
fabric
because
good.
close friends, that's
Right.
the way you are. You can
They
just
got to
have
be close
fun and
friends to
pick
be able
and
to joke
yeah.
around like that.
Yeah, you can chatter, and that's the best thing when you
Because
can
I
just
had-
be
I think-
yourself and not get offended. And,
Then I probably had one half. Well,
all right, so
one
now
side.
you guys are late, and you guys are gonna go somewhere else because you're just annoying me.
I've never seen these before. I hate
You're too small.
Yeah, I break
You're
them
late.
all the
Have
time.
you ever seen
I
these?
got this
I ordered
beautiful
some.
kind of glittery
Got some up there right
to
now.
use for the angels, but I can't get it to tie a bow to save my life.
Come on, baby.
Because when I opened it, it's fuzzy. I didn't know it was fuzzy. Fortunately, it was like 60% off at Hobby Lobby. So I got, when I was hunting for gold, I found this and thought, oh, that'd be nice for those angels I'm working on. But I can't get it to tie a bow, so it's like, might,
6,
might,
8, 10, 12.
might be able to use it for the string and just
Oh,
add a gold bow to it. That's an idea. So put that under here.
12,
And I wish you would just behave yourself. Wish there was I'm going to invent something.
Yeah.
that won't mess up your ribbon, but will hold it on the roll once you open it.
Little folks, we hear a lot of old words from people in Arkansas that we didn't used to say. Well, not just Arkansas, any of the southern states. There's a lot of.
Now wait a minute.
Well, I
Still all words you don't
still
get.
call some of my chicks biddies,
Biddy.
you know, because it's a female chicken, it's a female hen, a biddy,
Not as big as them. Look at them.
you know.
Good size.
So
Well, what is a hissy when somebody has a hissy fit? What's a hissy?
Hissy fit.
Well, you
That's a hissy
can throw a
fit.
good one.
She can throw one. I've seen her.
it's like a bit
What's a
bad
hissy?
temper tantrum, like a
hissy
dramatic fit or a temper tantrum, a hissy
You
fit.
bite somebody's head off. And
Well, when I'm quilting,
You
I
hold
get
your
screwed up
tongue.
and I just take that quilt top, throw it down the hallway. That's a hissy fit.
That's a hissy fit. I don't
Y'all
think I've
ever done that?
have you not ever thrown
You've never
anything?
thrown any of your sewing down the hallway?
Not the hallway, but I have thrown it across the room.
That's the same difference.
I'm back.
I can't throw it down across the room because it's got too much chunk
dominoes.
over there, but I can throw it down the hallway.
Now, throwing the pickup.
Uh-oh. You hear what she just said?
What?
She threw the dominoes one time. You had to pick them all up.
Oh, that wasn't no fun.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I was playing Scrabble many years ago with my sister Deb. And I put a 7-letter word down, and all with blink of an eye, she caught the corner of the board and flipped it into pieces and went all over the kitchen. She was not happy. That's a hissy fit.
Hi, Nancy.
These are, look how little. Look, let me show you. Look how much bigger
Yeah.
these are.
I don't, that size is a little
Joanna
too
must
big.
be
I
having
like that size.
connectivity
I
problems.
But she's got to check.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I
How
am
many?
because I'm
25?
Well, Joseph, I don't know how far back the women are called hens when there's a hen party. Probably because of all the cackling.
well. It's Rita's Roost is the channel, or the Quilted Chicken Farm.
Okay,
So
and
it's
We
not
always say
really a
hens.
stretch. Yeah, but she always comes on and say roosters
Yeah,
are welcome. You know,
We're gonna come
I think she just
her.
doesn't type. You know, so Joseph, you know, there's Randy and Wayne. They come in a lot. So it is Kelly. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if there's weather coming in or what, because I've got 5 bars. It doesn't usually,
Oh, I do too. I pedal.
but I'm gonna take this thing to my sister and I'll be right back. I may have to just reboot my iPad, but I'm hoping that I don't have to.
Bought me. I see that quilt top I bought. The tablecloth, that embroidered one. It's
So
crossed
I'll be back in a couple minutes,
years and
Jackie.
years and years ago.
All right.
A state sale. It's huge. The thread was in it. Well, I was thinking, what if they in a thread and I can use it all the way to the center and they don't. So I'm down. It's old thread because I've already Googled it. And they did have 3 of each. So I think I can make it. If I go in there and get some of my old, I'm trying to use all my thread up. And I hadn't been buying much. And I tell her about winning the tablecloth. And it on the corners, it's got baskets of fruit embroidery. Wow. I want to try to do. I'm not a good satin stitcher like my mother-in-law was. And my niece, I got a niece, great niece that can. She's a doctor in Little Rock, and she
Yeah.
yeah,
Right here in front of the sun coming up over here.
but that feels good. But she can sit there between patients.
I guess the squirrels got full. They're gone now.
Satin stitch. She said she asked her that. No, she'll finish up next May with her doctorate, and she said she won't have to go through all that anymore. She won't have to work all that stuff. But she takes it with her to work, and she satin stitches. Oh, she's wonderful. She said, "Well, I had enough practice. I just waiting on a patient, and then until then, that's what I do." But what did I do? I want this. I put this in my fabric.
Okay.
Susan, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
How is your mother?
Susan Munger. Hey, Susan Munger. We're thinking about you. She's had to evacuate from the hurricane. Susan Munger on the chat here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was down in Florida, right where it was going to come across at.
Oh. Well, I wonder where they're all going. Are they going to have?
Yeah, Susan, where did you go? Where did you end up at? And just that Helene, her mother, lost her house and all of her stuff. Hi, Rhonda. And her mom had to go up to Ohio since she lost her home in Helene.
Comments.
Which side of Florida are you on, Susan? The west coast or east?
She's right near Tampa. Because I see her stuff and I looked her up on the map and she's right around Tampa.
Well, that's where my cousin was living until they moved to the other side near Orlando.
But anyway, Susan can tell you. I won't answer for her. She can tell you. So, but she was in a bad spot.
Well, those hurricanes are no fun.
It's right on the edge. It's right on the edge of the coast right now.
Oh, goodness.
Weather's bad, even with it just on the edge.
I haven't had time to check this morning. Is it still a Cat 5 or what? How big
Yes.
Is it 5 or did it go down?
It went down, and then I read yesterday that it had picked back up again.
That's what I read, where it picked back up.
Oh my! I went through one hurricane when we lived in Florida.
How'd that do?
Well, it's kind of funny that I went right over it.
Ooh, that was scary.
Because the old palm trees, when it started, they went one way, and then the pond come through. Mama ran to the store real fast, got back home, and started back up, and the palm trees went the other way. It was
But your mama went to the store in the middle of a hurricane?
Mm-hmm.
You hear what she said? Her mama went to the store in the eye of the hurricane. So.
Well, they said
Was the store open?
Yeah,
Was it open?
Yeah.
It was?
yeah. That was, oh Lord, that was back in the 50s.
Wow.
We lived in Pensacola then.
How long is well, I guess it depends on the size of the hurricane. How long is the eye to take?
That one was about an hour, I guess, or a little longer, from what I can remember. You know,
If it's a wide storm like Helene, you'll get a bigger eye and a bigger low.
So it just depends on how big they are.
Well, Susan, I'm glad you got some rest. I've been keeping everybody updated to pray for you.
Margaret gave me them.
I'm glad you're on higher ground, but we're all praying for you. I even told Debbie popped on live in Quote Fact, and I told her to be praying. Good morning, Rhonda.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. I've got the wrong color
That
here.
blonde.
Did you see this, Jackie?
This
What do you call it?
can go next.
She's beautiful. Who's kidneys?
It's beautiful. Did you make that?
What?
No, this is a panel, and I'm going to take it apart.
Message. Let me go
And
look.
they had it on clearance and an extra 10% off, so it's $5 for the four something for the panel.
It'll make a
And
good
it has-
centerpiece for a quilt.
Yeah, and I thought, well, either a table runner or a quilt, but they were just so beautiful. It's 4 different dragonflies, and they're gold. They're gold edge,
Yeah, well.
That's so pretty.
and I really like it. This is canvas,
Terry gets mad at me. It's not from Terry. It's
and
not
then I found this.
mad at me because don't you ever check your
Oh,
phone?
that's what Eugene does too, because he's scared something's going to happen.
Now this is a cave facet, but it's one that I really like. And with the discount, it was like $6.20 for a yard, which is less than half price. But I like it. So, I like that, Rhonda.
Wait, hold it up again.
I was a bus driver, and so I made me a bag to carry my water.
Hey, look at the what's in the middle.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Let me fix you bigger.
I've never seen bus fabric. Holy moly.
Isn't that cute?
Look at the handprints
love
down
it.
there. Isn't that neat?
Yeah. I was a bus driver, so I made me a bag.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool when you can make you a bag for something. I get it off of Missouri Star Quilt Company, Jenny Doan. She makes a bag. And I'm making a bag right now. I think I showed last night. I'm making a bag to hold that big diamond pendant quilt. So I'll put these together and it'll make another bag to put that quilt in.
Oh, that beautiful diamond
You
quilt.
make a bag for your quilts too?
Yes.
Yeah, Rhonda does.
I do.
Yeah.
I
And
do
then-
it,
and
and
then-
then they just pick it up. They can just, like for season to season, they store it in it, put it in the closet. They said they just pull it out. See, it's
Cool. Is that Gladys?
Yes.
That's cool. I think that makes it easier, and you can identify what quilt is in it, huh?
Yeah. And they said it's easier to store. And like you said, they can identify them quilts by what the bag is, and they know how to do it, when to get it. So, yeah, I like that. I do it all the time.
Is it a snap top or you have a
Snap it.
zipper?
And I don't need different. I just make it's just open, and they just pull it out. But I got some.
I did make a pocket. I did make a pocket in it.
Put,
Yeah,
put
that's
the keys
cute.
in, or you put your keys in yours. Well, I put in the pocket for if they carry it somewhere, they can put the phone, whatever.
Or
they
water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a pen. I don't have a snap or anything. That's a good point, but I don't know. I suppose the easiest thing to do would be a tag that goes over and velcros.
That's what I think. Or bring the hook over, make a little strip, and put a button over here. And
Yeah.
when you sew it together, and when it's through, you just pull it. That may run.
Yeah. That's a good thought.
There's some maybe from a Mother's Day.
Yes, Janet, we are praying for you. And Toodle said,
Yeah.
that's adorable.
High school. They do
Thank you,
it.
Susan.
High
Thank
school,
you.
they do everything. Now this year he'll be going over to Votech.
I don't want that.
Oh,
I'm glad
that's
to see Susan's on for a few minutes.
oh,
I'm
boy.
worrying about her.
I can't stand my wall to be empty.
City,
Something on it.
Cheryl said
city.
that she's getting the fabric out for the next quilt, doing the prairie flower pattern.
Oh. Listen here, I made this quilt for my
And you
nephew when
you
he
can
was
make
9.
them with those
Well,
layer
he
cakes,
made it.
Cheryl.
You can't hardly get around.
You wouldn't have to, but the layer cakes make them pretty.
They didn't know they was a diabetic.
Susan, I'm working on moving,
He was a diabetic.
getting this ornery hip to settle.
Yeah.
I should be working on angels and cleaning up the hurricane that came through when we moved everything around, but
Now I'm gonna get me
I
a
haven't
piece.
gotten moving yet.
I kept thinking, boy, I don't want to cut in Margaret's thing, but I'm about ready to. I've had all I'm going to
What
put up
time?
with.
Let's see, what time is it?
I don't know.
10:30. Yeah, 10:30 is a good time for a
I
morning
think,
snack.
yeah,
I ain't
somebody's
even
having a
kidding.
snack somewhere in this world.
I'm having a snack right here.
Margaret brought
Oh,
a
I like that too.
Margaret brought a pumpkin roll, so we're fixing to go.
Ooh,
I love pumpkin roll, but my husband don't. And she said she's about the only one to eat it. And I said, I love it. So I don't buy it because I end up throwing it away.
Well, I never bought one. I just
Oh,
make
oh.
them on the side.
You know how to make them? I've never made them.
I've never,
You ladies make
I
them?
know how to
Good
make
morning,
them.
Cheryl.
yeah. If I'm gonna have a pumpkin roll, I'll typically make it.
You do?
Yes, ma'am.
I
But
haven't.
I make a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna have her make me
One,
one.
yeah.
I love homemade ones. Well, they're a lot different than store-bought ones.
Oh, yeah.
Them homemade
Yeah,
ones.
but
That
we're,
lady
but
said
we're
she
going
made
to
hers.
enjoy this store
Oh,
bought
Lord,
one
yes,
here.
I'm going to enjoy it.
That sounds good, Toodles.
That sounds
Lot of chili.
very nice. Oh, here comes that beautiful quilt.
Yeah, I was gonna ask y'all.
I want to put the binding on. I may
I
go
was
in some of
gonna
that
hand quilt
but I
the
can't find
diamonds.
fabric that I.
But see, I still got a bunch of this left from
You know,
Granddad.
put it in a hoop and hand
That's what I asked you if you had this.
quilt the
You got-
diamonds, each
Yeah.
one.
Can I have some for the binding?
Well, that would be beautiful, Rhonda.
But we'll make
It's just going to take some time, but that would be beautiful to hand quilt.
Well,
Those
it's
down.
I think it would. I'm thinking I should do that.
You need to stand back so we can see all of it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's
Beautiful,
just
Jackie.
pieces, but if I can find it, you can have it then.
Oh,
but
wow. Look at that. That is so pretty.
210.
I have it
It's
folded.
gorgeous.
See that, Rita?
You have rest of it.
Well,
I think it's about a half a
Are
year.
you gonna?
All read at the same time.
And I wasn't going to use it because it
Gosh, Rhonda.
looked good.
And I have it already layered. You know, I got the binding and the batting, the binding. I'm going to bring this around the edge, the piano key border around the edge for, you know.
Jackie, that.
Here's the
look at
Jackie.
look at her quilt.
Oh,
my
moly
beautiful.
diamonds. That's gorgeous.
Oh, it's stunning.
Paper piecing. She
That
did
was
the-
paper piecing.
Thank you.
This is gorgeous.
I worked hard on it. I started this before my husband passed. I can't believe that. Finally got it done, and it's about time.
There was a lady at the Quilting Guild. She took, was it 5-inch square? Miss Barbara took 5-inch squares, sewed it together, and made an apron. And see, I want to learn how they do that because for these benefits that I make this stuff for,
Rhonda,
I make potholes.
Susan said to put that in a quilt show.
Yes,
yes.
that one needs to go on the show.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, I'm going to give it to my daughter who's up in Fargo, so I don't know.
After it wins a big frilly ribbon, then you can give it to her.
I can win a ribbon. You know how it is. You never think your work is good enough, you know.
Now,
Well,
that's
Susan
gorgeous.
Susan even said that's a beautiful quilt, Rhonda. You should enter it in a quilt store show.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
Gladys, I think you could just take 5-inch squares and sew them together and then cut out your apron shape.
That apron you're talking
Yeah,
about, I saw
that's
it
what I'm
on.
looking for.
I saw it on there too.
If I could think-
But did you
Just
sew
use that
together?
as your fabric yardage
I don't know how
instead
she
of.
does it. I'm trying to
No,
figure out.
it's just,
Thank you, Janet.
she made it quite, really, I think she made an oblong and then cut it.
Oh, she
Okay,
did?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if it was cut or if it, or if
I
all
don't
the
know
pieces
that
were
for a
square.
fact. And I don't know if she lined it. But I saw it. I know she.
Because that's how I do my patchwork quilted prayer hearts with the pocket. I make squares and then I cut the heart out of it and then I put them together. So I make it kind of like a 5-inch piece of fabric and then cut the heart out.
Oh, yeah, I saved it. I thought to trying to have a pattern, just look at it, but I can't find it now. I'll look under
Did you
Connie.
go, Martha? Did you go to that their quilt?
They didn't have that day I was there.
Oh,
That was before me and her was there. Do you still have it?
this is the apron she's talking about. Let me see if I can get it up there before I.
Hang on a minute.
This
I
is
want to see it.
it's a picture.
Gorgeous. Wouldn't that be
Oh,
handy?
cute.
For a pot holder?
That's a
Oh.
cute idea.
That's beautiful.
All that
I
stuff.
imagine she made a patchwork. She didn't. I imagine she didn't make it in the shape of the apron.
Yeah,
I
it's-
imagine she just made a panel
you
and
can
then cut the apron out.
Right.
So she
That's
just
why I
made
think
as
that-
many rows of
Well,
5-inch
that's what I'm
squares
gonna-
and
I
then
got-
cut them out.
use them scraps. It's out of an old quilt, one of my quilts.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Gladys. See reason I
So
can tell right here.
Oh,
I
no.
mean that would be my guess. I mean that would be the simplest way to do it, but
I'm going
The
to die.
pockets.
I think
That's your
Look,
pattern.
pockets looks like there's 2 or 3 little tiny pieces sewn together. Right?
Well, it could be,
But anyway, that would be a
Oh, that'd
good
be
way.
cute to take a little block though for them pockets.
Well, that's what that one looks like. And I thought, well, if I made bow cozies,
Susan, be careful.
like
Oh, Rita, you're big.
put all this stuff together in a
What?
bag.
Oh, am I
for
big?
A benefit.
You're big. We don't mind seeing y'all. Y'all are busy. Yeah, look out, Susan. Let's see. Who said the wind was starting to whip up?
Susan.
But I
Susan
thought
did.
she had gone up to somewhere, got out of the way.
Oh, she got into higher ground. But so you see this? This started out
Oh
as
my.
1.5 inch strips, and then I kept piecing them together, and then I cut my hearts out. So it's the same.
No, when it was no.
And then these will have a pocket on the back.
My battery's going down. I gotta go find something to plug this up. Let's go up here and get something to eat and drink though anyway.
I got to go eat something anyway. I haven't had breakfast yet.
Yeah, me neither. I'm eating mine now.
I'll be back later if you're still on.
Oh, okay.
Bye, Jackie.
Bye-bye.
Take care, Jackie.
Here's a tiny one. They're a little bit bigger than the little tiny ones, but I don't think they're as big as them things in there.
I gotta find something to plug up with.
Gladys,
Yes, dear. Where you at?
see this? When I make these quilted pocket,
Yes.
I make a square like this,
Uh-huh.
and then I cut the heart out. And the way I do it is instead of
Okay,
using a
I
5-inch
see.
block and I use 1.5-inch strips, and I sew them into a block,
Uh-huh.
and I have a stack left because I did like 50 of them, and these are what's left, and then I'll put a pocket on the back of it. And then what I did was I put the batting on and I just stitched it down, and then this will be the back. So, and I have all kinds of different combinations, but then you can put a prayer request or a gift card or something.
That is a neat idea.
But I'm thinking you could kind of do the same thing for the apron.
Mm-hmm.
Do your patchwork
Yeah.
and make it big enough, and then cut out your apron pattern, and then you put your quilting on it and put your edging around it, and that's how you get a patchwork. I mean, to me, that's how I do it. But see, I have all kinds of different color combinations.
Make aprons.
I got one.
Look her up. I'm missing the heat party. Work is making me work. Sorry,
Work-
Jennifer.
Work is making you work.
Work is making you work. Zebra.
We're taking. Well, I think I've been breaking all morning, but
You want some of that pumpkin roll?
I do. But I'm gonna pour some tea first.
Oh,
I'm gonna take this one to Margaret.
oh my goodness!
Come up here in a minute. Margaret, you want this or come up here?
What in the world? This thing's a mess. A right T mess. I'm just gonna do that. All my pockets are squished under here. Oh my gosh. You can go right here. Get out of my way.
And you know, you can, but you can use that as your pattern. I'm not gonna cut it in.
Listen, will you behave yourself? And get right in here. Like this.
Put the string all the way through here.
And go up in here. And sit there for right now.
It's so easy.
And you know, I bought this thing to make these too. Did you have those things?
Let me see. I tell you, you got a wonderful man that
I
you
never.
just got it all. Oh, you got something there. Oh, that makes it tape
Yeah.
right there.
Okay, but wasn't that, I've never used those. I got them a couple years ago. But wasn't that just folded right?
I go like Vice tape.
I can make it.
When they do but I know this
Nice, Joe.
yeah.
There's more there.
Let's see. Gotta get a plugger upper.
I am gonna eat a piece.
I am too.
Here, let me.
This here, we can just save that for some other time. Everybody does.
Here, you
Susan, I'm
that right here so they can watch you eat.
Okay.
I'm glad she takes. I'm glad she keeps us informed Susan, just
Yes. She's liable to have it rough before she gets. Well, if she get, well, I hate to say it, but I hope she has a home to go back to after it's over.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too. Don't worry.
And I hate to even think like that, but
Do you care if I use this?
she probably is too. Yep. But at least she's safe.
yeah, that's what matters.
That's right. This world needs Susan. So,
It does.
you know,
I need to get some working stuff. You gonna cut your,
Well,
These-
poopity
I
poop
thought,
poop.
I thought you would shut mine.
how big do you want, baby?
Just like yours. Don't make yours bigger than mine.
Mine is gonna be bigger. It's gonna be bigger. You might as well just sit back and
Rita. Don't make
She got the biggest piece.
there you go, Missy.
I guess if you have the knife, you have the control,
That's exactly. Oh, but look at that. Don't that look good?
She makes her own banana bread. I mean,
It does
the
look good.
Pumpkin roll.
I mean, pumpkin roll. I mean, she makes her own.
And oh yeah. Hey, come on in. We're having a hen party.
Well, David, he's been in the bed.
In the
Since he went to
bed.
bed Saturday night. He hadn't been out of
Oh,
bed.
Billy.
I've got him with me today because he said, "Do you want to take me for a ride?" I said, "Yes, I do." But Gladys, I have been carrying around this sack of
Scrap.
for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Say hi to the
Hi. Oh, hello. Y'all live? Is that your new pretty car out there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that ain't nothing too good for me.
You are she is uptown.
Mhm.
Well,
we've been making. I mean,
hi, Margaret.
They're
How
mad
are
at-
you?
that's Cardinals.
Oh,
I'm so glad to see you.
Oh, listen, I'll just say I've been actually looking for my makeup bag. Oh,
I love this old woman.
I just tried
She
to call
taking
the
care of her.
quilt house at Silver Dollar City because we made a quilt 10 years ago.
Yeah.
What give you that scraps of that to finish?
I
It
don't
was
know what it is.
strips on
What?
fleece.
No, I didn't get it. What was it?
It was it was like Jamie's favorite quilt or something. We bought the kit at Silver Dollar City, and I started it. And when I can't remember who I handed it to, Terry wants to do it again, and I can't find the pattern.
Well, I told
I'm
them,
looking for it.
if y'all ever find something easy down there, they don't have to mess with them little coffee box. I hate little box. You know that.
Oh yeah, poor Renee. Is she home redoing a
Oh,
Bargello?
yes.
She said she had to fix up one.
Mine. I said, well, I'm with. Wait, this is what.
I said,
This is the backing.
yeah.
The
Oh,
Cardinals.
Cardinals. That's pretty.
You get the Hobby Lobbies on sale.
Ah,
This is what I'm making. I'm gonna go home and make. See if I got enough scraps to make Renee one.
oh.
Well, because she hadn't beat me to death either.
Yeah, well, she's pretty patient, but oh, how
Isn't that pretty?
cute.
That's
Yes,
She had that
yes.
here. This is pretty.
Yeah,
That
that was
is.
just
But anyway, I had
leftover. Well, it was
That's leftover stuff.
no. I got a box full of 2.5 strips like that.
Oh, listen, I said, Terry Cecil, do not. We've got to shop for my stuff. I've got so much stuff. So now she wants to do this again, and I can't find the pattern. I found several other things I've
Can you
lost
tell
over
me
the years.
What I've been doing.
I'm look real quick. David said, I'm driving him out to Hagerville. Oh, well, I'm already in Hagerville. I'm driving him to Value.
There you are.
Thanks for kids.
My best friend brought me some country eggs. She's gonna make an egg sandwich.
Who?
Oh.
Janet's having an egg
Oh
sandwich.
man.
You know I love scrambled egg
So
sandwich.
there's
Hey.
one that's all but top
What is
stitch.
that? Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
And you can get the free pattern for these on Shabby Fabrics.
Oh
They
what?
come out top stitch like this.
Uh-huh.
And then I have these crosses that are olive wood from Jerusalem,
Mm-hmm.
and they're handmade in Bethlehem. And I put it on the front. I take the ring off and put it on the front with some DMC. But Shabby Fabrics is where I got the pattern.
Shabby fabrics. I'm gonna have
And
to
the
look.
only thing I modified was she cut up it's a free pattern. She cut up the 5-inch square and sewed them all together. I did strips. I got a 6-inch strip, cut it into 4 pieces, and then mixed them all up. Did about 20 different ones, and then sewed 2, 2, and a 5th one, and then I cut them down from there and put them together, and then cut out the hearts.
Scraps to do that.
Yeah, you can use scraps or anything, but it's just if you have like a larger scrap and you strip sew it, it makes it easier to make a lot of these. And each one's unique because it all depends on how you cut
That's
the heart
awesome.
out. But
I
I have these to turn. I need to get those done. Where'd Rhonda go?
She went to, I don't know. It was Jackie that went to get a snack. I don't know. Rhonda just probably took her little break. There she is.
Well,
I heated up my coffee.
Oh, you
What?
heated up your coffee? Yeah, I rearranged my main creative nook on Sunday, and then actually got I got the shelf and the thing that holds my batting turned around. But when you do that, it blows everything up. So I have to like get things back where they belong, get things off my chair. But now I can use my Craftsman, which I keep supplies in. I can get to my grandmama's bookcase that holds all my favorite books, and I can get to the shelf that's 3/4 fat quarters.
Yay. It feels good to be
But
organized, doesn't it?
well, it does, but it kind of blows everything up. But I was at the point where I was having trouble concentrating on working on stuff because everything was so disorganized. And for 2.5 years, it's like, we'll help. And 6 months ago, it's like, we'll be into help. And it never happened. So I grabbed my brother on Sunday and said, you're off. He had a good night's sleep. And we worked off and on from about noon to 8. Now we took a break to go up the road to get out of band and a couple groceries, and but it took a while just to get things rearranged. And then I realized that the shelf and the bin that holds my baddie were put in backwards, so we had to put those around last night. So it's coming together, but it does look, Randy will tell you, does look kind of like a tornado went through. But the big stuff that I can't do by myself, because this cabinet here that holds this antique that I got from my grandmama that holds my favorite books, it's been back in the corner since September 2019. And it's like, and I couldn't get to it. And that we moved the other shelf that's mostly fat quarters over here, and it got stuck in this corner. And as soon as they tucked it in, I realized I had to crawl under the table to get to any of the lower shelves. So I've been waiting 6 months to get access to it. So Cheryl's making fried taters and hot dogs fried with them. That sounds good.
Wow, that's neat, Cheryl. Hey, why is it when you put your cup in the microwave with the handle pointing towards you and you turn it on, and when you go in to get it, the handle's in the back of the microwave?
Just for you. Murphy's Law.
That's
Insists on getting us involved as these ladies.
Oh yeah.
But you guys, hey, they love
5,
to
6,
see
7,
everybody
8.
talking and
That-
going on.
Yeah.
That,
I want some. I want some.
oh yeah. Okay. No, I'm driving. It was 7 and there's $1 for tax. So
She was throwing that money down there.
I've got a husband and I'm driving Mr. Daisy around today.
Oh, how nice. Glad you got it.
We didn't like
Rhonda, it's kind of like the socks that disappear in your dryer, and then they abduct the Tupperware lids in the kitchen, and they make off with each other.
Yeah. I put my cup in there, and then I want to get it out with the handle, but it's in the back of the microwave.
Well, maybe you need to turn it when you put it in and see if it comes out the right way. Set it in there like this and then turn it just to see if it comes out the right way.
Yes, and remember how many minutes I put on it, or seconds. So maybe 30 seconds I get it back, but 45 keeps it in the back. I just thought that was weird.
Well, it's just however it rotates, but it's always going to make it the most difficult it can for you to get to it.
When's your lunch, Jennifer? She's at work. You'll be able to eat soon. Hang in there. You can do it. My daughter's name is Jennifer.
Piece of thing, I got something to eat with it.
Joanna, has your channel started yet? I haven't heard anything yet. Reorganizing
It's
takes
I
a while.
well, I was gonna do some videos in the,
Remember I told you that
and I thought this place is.
I
I've got to get it in better shape, and so I grabbed him on Sunday. And my bad hip has been acting up, and I had a doctor's appointment on Monday afternoon and got about 15 shots in it, and it was kicking up yesterday. So here we are with today. But now I'm getting things settled here. I'm gonna be able to do a live, and it's going to be under construction in here, but at least it's functional, more functional. So I can do lives and do some tutorials, because it was just to the point where, like I said, I couldn't even really focus on projects because it was just not functional, and it was getting more dysfunctional. What are you doing?
this this place is just barely functional, isn't it, Margaret? Just
Well,
barely.
So you're saying it's dysfunctional, Rita?
It's dysfunctional.
yeah, this room's kind of dysfunctional, but at least it's not like non-functional. And it was getting to the point where it's non-functional.
Your mug does the same thing. You put it in with the handle thinking you're going to grab it out with the handle, but the handle ends up in the back of the microwave. And you got to
Yes,
go like
Pete. Thank you.
What is that?
I just think it's weird. It's a conspiracy.
When I put them in the refrigerator, they got
Conspiracy.
cold.
they'll get warm and start
Oh, I
flowing
don't
again.
know. I need to.
You know, you can take a duck dauber
Yeah, Polly.
and
I'm working towards
all the
it.
salt
Yeah.
and bring it back to life if it's drowned.
Ooh, well,
I'm not eating anything. You missed the banana. I gave you some of the last of my potato crisp. I have to get more out of the kitchen.
maybe you will sit down here, baby.
You got it under your washer, huh? At my house, I put the fun in dysfunction. Might as
Might as well. My Alzheimer's dog is sitting here staring at me like I'm eating something, and she's upset because she missed the banana. She loves bananas, and I only have a few more of my potato sticks I have to get because I was munching on those last night.
Look at those ladies having another piece of pumpkin, huh?
That's right. All right. This is good. It's good. Mm-hmm.
Back away from the pumpkin.
Oh, Jennifer said she figured out what happens to the socks. When she moved the bottom of her washer, she found the mismatched socks.
Huh. Really?
Well, when I moved mine,
On the washer. It was behind the washer. When we pulled the washer machine out to clean, there was them mismatched socks. You wouldn't believe how many was behind there. I guess because when I went to throw them in the washer thing, it just
flew right over it. Yeah.
well, I pulled my dryer out about 4 months ago to fix it because it wasn't working, and I didn't find none of those missing socks or underwear. So maybe they're hiding
I didn't find
in
them
a better place.
They was behind the washing machine. And they're always my husband's, not mine.
Jennifer says, technically I can eat whenever I work from home. I've just been busy with back-to-back conference calls this morning. She has one AirPod in to listen to y'all on her phone. I don't have anything, sweet girl. And you've got your spot under here. I didn't fill up your shelf, even though I could use it. And now here you come, you little brown thing. I know what you want. You figured out I was sitting in your favorite chair.
Well, this is good eating.
I ate all mine. Look.
Rita's licking the plate.
I know. That was good. There's not anything left on my plate. Just,
Really? Yeah, I'm really dreading
and
this tomorrow because
And you do all right.
I know I'll do all right, but it's Susan kicking. you diarrhea.
So what's your next project, Rhonda?
Oh,
Besides hand stitching your diamond quilt?
give it a lick in the front and go to the dogs. Cause
Yeah, I think I'm going to dive into some Christmas gifts. Christmas.
Yeah,
Did
go.
you put
Get
your
those
blue one,
angels
that blue
going.
one, you put it away? You're not working on it right now?
They ain't no
But
place
it
to
was
go.
pretty. It was pretty though.
I don't know what to do with it yet, but
Rowena said it gave her headaches, but I think I'll do all right with it. But
Yeah, Jennifer is good at multitasking.
because this crown,
Mocha said wanted to say good morning.
Bill and I, it ain't that. It ain't
oh,
that.
good morning. Got her.
I'm scratching his arse.
That he thinks between the Humera and
He
all this
just figured out I was sitting in the chair, and he's like, "Wait a minute!
very long. You don't
I always want to come up when you're sitting in here,
I'm so
say
big.
hello."
That's-
But I have to get up and get some meds and stretch this hip
He didn't mention it.
before it gives me more fits, sweetie. You are just a mess.
He did tell me. He said you're going to have to take.
Polly, you have a good day as well. Be safe. She's going outside to do yard work.
We'll see you later, Polly. Polly enjoys her yard work though.
Yeah. Well, it can be relaxed. You know, doing some yard work can be relaxing, being outside. And then it can be a headache.
I used to when I had a yard, but I sold it.
Yeah, you spoiled rotten thing.
Reckon if we went in halfers on that, them things, could you use 12? That's what we'll do if you want to. I'll give her 12. I take 12. That'd be plenty to hold in. See, she's got two other sides here.
Miss Rita, did you get your dyes for your aqua quilt yet?
No, I haven't.
See, there's his
That-
purple
that's
back.
But I can't
Yeah.
use it because there's no dyes for it yet. And I ordered about $400 worth of dyes. Got the cutter, but nothing to use it with. So.
I think I'd contact them and say, hey, I got the machine and I'm sitting here and I can't use it.
Well, I have, and they said they had a hiccup in their processing or something. So I'm
That's a
waiting.
good size. I like them. That's good. And he's,
Thank you, Jennifer. This is my baby Mocha. He's my Velcro dog. He always takes good care of me. And whenever I get in his seat, he wants to come up and just get a little bit of loving. And I'd be sitting in my other chair, but I still have stuff in it. But yeah, he's a good boy. And then I got Dementia Dog down here on the floor. She's having a bad day because she's just like under my foot.
it's so easy to find though.
I know, you go up, you turn.
But Molly is almost 15 and a half. Border Collie mix. So.
Mulberry.
Huh.
You ever been there?
No.
All right, I got to get up and go take a break for a minute. Do you care?
He's at
You
it
get
on
that side eye. That dachshund side eye. Now here comes the kiss.
Oh, she
Sweet sugars.
She has a lot of classes.
She had added on. Probably
My daughter Jennifer works from home also.
Huh.
that much because
She was nervous. She reminded me of you.
I gotta get up for a minute. I'll be back in a few
Her and her
rounds.
husband Burn.
Probably about 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll try to keep these
Golden.
Burn, is that it?
whatever they're called
But she'll
Keep
say,
the chat rolling.
under control. I don't know.
Hopefully. I won't be far, but I messed up this bad hip, and
Block like you.
I'm hoping the shots work, because if they don't, that means it's unstable, which means big trouble.
Oh, I hope.
And I'm not happy
Oh.
because I just finally got it working right.
Joanna.
Eleven?
It was 11, wasn't it, Joanna?
What was that?
Your shots you had to have?
15. He put 15 in Monday.
15.
Holy moly.
That's even
How come
11.
so many?
How come
And
so
because he did all around the hip and then across the buttocks and across the SI, and then a couple in my mid back to try and calm everything down. He thinks that when I fell, that even though it was delayed, that I partially dislocated that new hip, and it seized up all the muscles.
He's only got
So-
one leg.
So we're trying to get it to calm down, because if it's become unstable, because I have a really crappy socket and they can't replace it, then that means they're going to have to go in and stabilize it. So I'm just hoping it's just the muscles are really angry. But I had just gotten it good with this back stimulator that I got put in July, and now it's. But yeah, I have one leg, and it's so fortunately it's my stump hip, so I don't have to walk on it. It just hurts.
Oh. I noticed you have to change your lingo a little bit. You said the dog on the floor, you said he's under my foot, and people would usually say he's under my feet.
I didn't even notice that.
I noticed that.
That's
Notice that.
23 years. That's 23 years of being an amputee.
Wow.
And they use they use where my leg used to be to go under me, so they don't have to go around. They use that as a pathway under my stump. And then what's funny is Deb will be walking down the hall and they'll run into her calf, and she'll turn around and go, "I got 2 legs."
Yeah, that's good, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Don't she didn't say what she was at?
My Jennifer's company is up in Ohio somewhere, and she helps to maintain a software for hospitals. Hospitals use certain software to run all their prescriptions
I
and
love the Bible.
so she helps maintain the software, and she can do that from home.
I said around the corner.
I should have brought it out.
Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, because the last when they put in the half a hip in August 2022,
Off that
well, if I could have sued him, I would. It wasn't the surgeon; it was his anesthesia staff. But so, and I've already had 6 surgeries on that hip since I was 14 months old. I really do not want to futz with it,
You'll make bells out of
so I just dropped my ruler. But we'll see what God does,
Like an old
and
house.
hopefully the shots will help.
Wow, you're a trooper. Go get you some exercise or a snack or something.
Well, I'm standing for a minute, and I gotta just go take some meds. But I dropped one of my good rulers, and hopefully, I can't see it. Hopefully, one of the dogs won't find it for me.
Yeah.
What do we need to do?
Well, Jennifer, you know what? God's in every moment.
Yeah.
And he could have healed my leg, and I asked him if that's what his will was, because I know he could, and I know that's his heart. And he says, "No, I have something bigger to do if you'll trust me." And I said, "Well, I ask you what your will was." And I didn't know that it would lead to where it is today, but he did. So he gets me through every day, and he keeps me going. Uh-oh, one of the mailman's here. All right, I'll be back, Miss Rhonda.
All righty. I'll try to keep these hens under control.
Oh, that may not be easy.
If that can be done. Stay out of the pumpkin. Or is it gone?
There's still half of it left.
You know, that was delicious.
It was. Yeah.
I hope I get to taste some before the season's over. I saw one in the store.
I seen them at Walmart when you first walk in, and I thought, I'm going to get me one. And then Troy was with me, and when Troy's with me getting groceries, I just forget whatever I need. And I come home with not what I need. This is what he wants.
We'll get one next Wednesday. You get to bring the pumpkin bowl next Wednesday. Oh.
Janet's putting on makeup so I can join you all tonight.
Right.
I hope you come on tonight. Are you coming on tonight? It's Wednesday night. I'll be at church.
Yeah, but you'll come home from church and we'll still be yakking. I'll try. But I hate to make promises when I'm coming because some will come up and my recliner calls my name. So.
That's right. I know that, Paul.
What are you barking at?
on my love seat, I got a love seat. Troy's got a recliner, and then over here's the couch. Well, my love seat, I get the love seat because I have boxes of like the little plastic carrying things for my embroidery material. I sit there and do stuff, and you just barely got a room to get on my couch. I mean, my love seat. Troy goes, I don't have to stand.
Jennifer, that's cool. That's cool. So y'all taking a break before you get back to what are y'all sewing on now, Miss Rita?
We got to figure out something.
Yeah. Hey, I did cut out that trip around the world. It's down at the house.
Oh, well,
I did. You remember we were laying in
Yeah.
fabric that last week? Well, I debated on it. Then one day I was up here by myself and wasn't nothing going on. Oh, shoot, wow, I just cut them. So I did.
so the fabric that we had in there, that you had in there, and you was picking out this and that, that's what you used?
That's what I used. Yeah, those blue, red, white, and blues. That's what I
Mhm.
used. Yeah. But I didn't carry them back up here because I sewed on them last night down there while we were chatting on here. I
Mhm.
sewed on them because it was just that straight sewing, so I wasn't having to think about it.
What's Mr. Terry doing today? Does he go in there and sew with you when you're
Oh Lord, no. Let's see. He was going to go get me some apples today. He down at the food pantry. They were
Oh my
having-
word!
Did you going to get you some
No,
of the
I
apples?
should have. Where's that one at?
Well, Perry Davis, I think, is going to.
Where's
Yeah.
it at? Where's the food pantry at?
When it's out there at that
That
7-day Advent
Yes.
church.
Yeah, I thought about it. They was
But-
giving them
but-
away free at A to Z, but I ain't got to go up
That's
there.
I know that's an Alma. So.
Mm. I should have told Rowena to go pick me up some. Her son-in-law is a manager or he owns something up there. And I should have told her to go pick me up some. I went up there and got me some taters one time, strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
I need some of them apples. I was going to make a fresh apple cake. It's delicious.
Yeah, you only make them once a year or so,
Mhm.
once or twice a year. Yeah. But I want to freeze dry them. Well, freeze dried apples are good.
How do you do that?
Well, I have to put them in my freeze dryer. You know, I had my freeze dryer down here, but I've moved it down at the house
Yeah.
now, so I've been running it a lot now. But they just crumble up, so
They
people
do?
that don't have teeth can eat an apple
Uh-huh.
almost with them. 'Cause
Well,
they just,
I've never heard of a freeze dryer.
well, you can freeze dry lots of stuff.
You can? I had one of them dehydrators, and I think I gave it
Yeah, but
away.
that makes it leathery.
Yeah, I like
and-
that. I didn't like that, so I gave it away.
Okay.
But I never heard of a freeze dryer.
You're not a heathen.
Well, you know,
Learn how to make mimosa or sex on the beach or something like that. Those drinks.
I never heard of them. But we have a cocktail making class tonight. Huh. You drink cocktails?
I used to years ago, but not since I had to take all this old medicine. I don't. I tell you what I liked was margaritas. I loved margaritas.
Pina coladas.
Yeah, well, that was all right, but I liked margaritas and fuzzy navels
Fuzzy navels?
or something like that.
Fuzzy navels. Yeah.
Well, the one
My
that you
sister
need the one
loves
Rhonda said.
margaritas.
What did you say? Did you say sex on the beach? Is that what you said?
I saw it on a menu. I saw it on a drink menu.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder what's in it.
I was reading it. I have no clue. I don't. I
No,
wouldn't-
that
I've never
sounds
heard of
naughty
it.
though, don't it?
When I was a young girl, when me and Troy first got married, I did nibble around a little bit. But after I get sick on it, I don't do it no more. And I've got sick on it. It don't take much to make me sick.
Yeah.
And I just can't stand the smell of it no more.
Hmm.
I guess people does that, but I was one of them. I couldn't stand the smell of it.
And Jennifer Willis, my friend, signed us all up for a bartending class at one of the old speakeasies. It should be fun. It does sound like fun, though. I mean,
Where do
You
you?
know what you're doing with the bartending class.
it would just be with a bunch of girls.
That
It'd be
would,
just
that would
fun,
be
though,
fun
so.
with girls, yes.
We'd be on the floor rolling around laughing.
Yeah, we would be.
I can pass out on the floor. We don't think
And
much.
well, part of us here probably don't even drink, so but we'd do it anyway, though. I'm not drink, but I mean participate.
Well, years ago, when I did try to do it,
it didn't take but maybe one and I was out of it,
Huh.
throwing up. So I just don't do it no more.
Where's Jennifer from? Is she down in New Orleans? When she said
No,
speaking.
she's in Missouri. Isn't she Missouri? I think she's in
Oh.
Missouri.
I had my great aunt Betty. She played in the speakeasies and the silent movie houses in the 20s because she could be herself and she could use her talent. She was quite a character.
All the weathermen are getting on, ready to.
Oh, they
Max
are getting on? Oh.
Ryan Hall and them's about to come on, getting ready for the hit tonight, huh?
Yeah. Well, tell what are these? Is still the 5? Are they saying yet? Are they not on yet?
I'm not. Yeah, Max Velocity is on, but I haven't been listening to him. But
What-
PDS tornado. Oh, they're talking about tornadoes. He used to have it up at the top. What category it was?
Okay.
Well, they had 3 tornadoes touch down in Fort Lauderdale this morning. They were actually sighted, and there was actually a picture of one of them on the edge of Fort Lauderdale. So I don't know what they did this morning.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about now. There's been 4 tornado warnings, and
Well, at least one. They got at least one on film near Fort Lauderdale this morning.
people are still. They're showing pictures of the highway of people leaving. One of the cars going the wrong way.
Did everybody get evacuated? Is the highway still full?
This one's pretty busy. It's not crowded, but this one going out is got traffic. You'd think they'd have been out of there, but some said they were going to wait till the last minute, which tonight it's supposed to hit what, like 2 a.m. or something? The full force of it.
You know, some people wait to see if it turns or to see if the strength dies down instead of leaving early. So they hedge their bets, and then it gets crazy at the last minute when they know they have to get out.
Yeah. Hey, Cindy. Yeah.
And that's a hard call. I've never evacuated for hurricane, even Florence. And we were stranded for 2 weeks.
She's in Kansas City, Miss Rita.
Okay. Well, that's close. That is.
Well, say hi to my Aunt Betty. Because that's where her old stomping grounds were the speakeasies and the silent movie houses in the 20s in Kansas City.
Tom's Town Distillery. Okay, we'll know where you are now. If you go missing, we'll say check there.
Yeah.
Go see if that woman's passed out on the distillery floor. Emergency in aisle 5.
Yeah.
Where are all the countries that we help in times of crisis for them? Our people supplies or technology now that we have a problem nowhere. No.
Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Yes, I heard that brought up in some news or something, but we've seen so much. And then I heard President was sending how much, 75,000 or million or something to Lebanon or somewhere. I thought, send it to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Florida. Yeah.
Don't even know what Florida's going to need yet after this one.
Yeah, I didn't know how bad the Helene, when it came in the crook, how bad it hurt. Here's Ryan Hall, y'all.
Well, it didn't. I don't think it did what it did to the Western Carolinas and the East Tennessee and the upper tip of Georgia. So the focus went there. But one of the dangers of this hurricane is there's so much debris sitting on the curbside to be picked up from Helene. And all of that is projectile. Even if you had a category 1, all of that can be picked up and thrown around and be destructive. So
yeah, so they did have damage from Helene. some kind of
Yeah,
damage.
they-
If all this stuff is
Yeah.
But I think part of the problem with Helene was it did most of the damage up in the mountains, and most of the hurricanes are like in cities and kind of flat land, and so it's a lot more challenging to do mountain rescue where the roads have been washed out. Not impossible, but more challenging than in flat areas.
yeah. Let me
Um,
see.
whole nother set of resources are needed for the mountains than for where it usually does the most damage, unfortunately, is cities that are more accessible.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Uh, but it's just a mess, and all the misinformation is just not helping anything, and it's hard to sort out what's misinformation and what's truth.
Maureen says my family in Bradenton, Florida, said the water was something they never saw in 26 years that they had lived there. Oh, with Helene?
They said the last time in Western Carolina they got hit with something like this was 1916. And there's a whole lot less people there then than there are now. Some meteorologists are saying that what happened with Helene was a 1,000-year event in the mountains because of all the factors that came together. The day and a half of rain before she hit that brought all the rivers to flood stage, and then Helene came through, and that's tipped everything over the edge. It's unprecedented, is what it is, and heartbreaking.
Look at your little scrap. That's where I buy a lot of stuff. I made it. I got my bakery. I used that there and I tell you that.
What did you do with them 2.5 little strips that you take to that thing?
Well, we still got it. And
Oh,
I think at the end of the year we make a. I'm bring those a quilt. What left them and. It's 13, it's one for me, so you have 13 for me. I will put this back where I got it at.
okay. When you get that one put up, come get this chair full in here too.
You bought the big round.
Yes, I'm bossing you around. I'm going to cut these for you. At least you can do is put this fabric back on the.
It's this on the so, I don't know where can I just put it?
Yeah, hey, I don't know where it goes.
Okay,
Just
then.
find a
Just find a
empty
place,
chair. Terry can do sometimes, and he says his shelves ain't full. And I said, well, look, it's over there, and lean up there, and lean up there.
For you, Chief, you were trying to tell me what to do. I know where this goes.
Yeah, Maureen, they, those, I mean, it hit the bend and came up on through, but that doesn't mean that they didn't get some of the backside in the mainland area of Florida. And I mean, that's how Susan's mother lost her house near Tampa. And so there's just, and like I said, that's what, these are back-to-back bad storms, and with all that debris, it's a mess. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad you got here.
Be up here anymore. And I just
There's
have
another bee. There's another bee. I see I'm saying.
Mine will be back in a minute.
Blues, I know where it goes.
Yeah, it's yeah, this whole, I mean, we had a tropical cyclone 3 weeks ago, and it popped up without warning, and it hit like the next day, so it wasn't even named, and it flooded roads and made a mess around here, and it was just, I've never seen that in 35 years of being here, where it just popped up off the coast, and it was like a good strong tropical storm, but they called it a tropical cyclone.
Okay, we got any more?
Jennifer, what I understand that FEMA's doing is they're giving an initial $750 disbursement so people can get medicine, gasoline, and things they need. It's not a tax credit; it's actually a money so they can get essentials, and then they'll process the paperwork for the rest of the aid from FEMA. It's the same thing that the Red Cross does. When the building I was in Martinsville, Indiana, in '89 burned down, the Red Cross came and they gave us vouchers, and then you could take the vouchers to Walmart or whatever and get clothes or shampoo or whatever you needed, and it was their initial help, and then they came through with more help and they found us housing until we could figure out what we were doing. So basically that's what FEMA does, is typically they come in and they come in. See, and this is the problem with misinformation, and this is making all the rescue efforts harder, but typically they come in and they give out a certain amount so they can get emergency needs met, and then they process the claims and what people need, and they're busy getting people in hotels and temporary housing, but they're also doing recovery and rescue. So yeah, there's a lot of misinformation going on out there, and if you go to the FEMA website, you go to the government public safety website, and you read just about anything from the people coming that are doing news in North Carolina, they're spending a lot of time sorting out misinformation because it's hampering everything. And instead of focusing on recovery and rescue and whatever needs to be done, they're focusing on sorting out. So you're welcome, Jennifer.
The next shelf,
Yeah.
bill, I think, right here, though.
And like I said, what most people don't understand with Western Carolina, Eastern Tennessee, is it's all mountain. And so when the roads and stuff got washed out, then you've got to navigate. That's why they had to get people in with pack animals. And the military doesn't keep pack animals to get up to some of those places to make delivery quicker. If it was a city like in Florida that's going to get hit, it's flat. You have a lot easier access places to land. But so, Rhonda, have you seen these? They're by Quilt Smart, and this is a midi bag, and they have a Mondo bag that you can put a toddler in, and then they have bitty bags, and it's interfacing, and you put your squares on it, and then you sew it together. And then you put the four together, and it makes the outside of the bag, and then you can put the inside in. So,
No,
yeah.
no, that seems something like the bags I make. Seems something like this.
Yeah, but it just makes it easy because because you know how much 2.5-inch squares to use, and you can cut your own, or you can use what are those called? Those little mini charm packs, or you can use a jelly roll because it's 2.5-inch, and they have 3 sizes, and it just makes it real simple. And I got this and the other 2 sizes on sale. And once you have the pattern, because see, all 4 of these panels will come together to make the outside. And I got them all on sale. And once you have the pattern, you can get more interfacing if you want. And my friend loves sunflowers, so I did the 4 panels
Nice.
with all kinds of different sunflowers. And now I have to. All I have to do is I fold it and I sew on the dotted lines, and then you put it together. So it was on sale. It looked interesting, and I got all 3 for a very good deal. But this is the midi bag, which would be like an everyday bag, but they have this Mondo bag, and it's like big. And then they have these cute little bitty bags.
Yeah, I made this one big.
2 designs.
I don't really measure. I don't really work with measurements. I just get it the size I want it and sew it up.
But yeah, so I went hunting for all different kinds of sunflower, bee fabric.
Wow.
Like, and this says, let it be yourself. This little square says be kind. I even put a chicken in there for her to find just because it was fun.
Yeah.
And then these 4 panels I'll sew, and then they'll all come together.
Well, that's
And it just it just made it. It was just interesting because it makes it simple. But so I
yeah.
put just out of fun, I put one of these chickens on each of the 4 sides of the bags just to tease my friend, because she knows I keep chickens and she eats a lot of my eggs. But some of these are real pretty. I fussy cut them. And this I
Sunflowers are
put like
so
the
happy.
um
Happy
well, Jennifer,
Me
I've been all over, but I've lived in coastal Carolina for 35 years now. So but I've lived all over. I've been to every state but one, but 2, Washington State and Alaska. I've lived in 11 states as an adult, and I was born in Germany, and my dad was military, so we moved around. Probably is where I get my wandering. And then I'm going to use these for the handles.
Oh, you look at her.
Is that my blade?
Yeah, I think I told you.
Yeah.
inches
I
wide.
was have to use again.
Is that 4-inch wide fabric, Joanna?
No, this is
Well, you,
actually two
it's
jelly
older
roll
than
strips for the
well, you
handles,
Oh,
and
Two
they
and a
have
half.
you just
yeah,
bought
2.5,
that yesterday with
and they
Margaret.
have
She wanted that.
interfacing that you can put on them
Sort
to
of
make them stiff. It comes
yesterday.
as part of the whole pattern.
you sold it.
And somewhere
You
around
didn't
here,
know.
I have the innards that I was going to put in here. I was going to put a nice purple, I think, in here. But I went scrounging to find as many different kinds of sunflower type related
I mean,
things,
You just explained to Margaret. She's
and
easy
then
to get along
fussy
with.
cut them like
You're
this
sweet
one.
in our little hateful ones.
But I have to finish it. It's in my UFO pile. But it'll be my friend's Christmas present because she loves sunflowers. But they're real. So this has enough to do 2 bags, and then you can just buy a new roll of interfacing.
Yeah.
And I think the Mondo does 1 per sheet because it's bigger. This is yardage. Let me see what this says. Oh, I think my bad. This is 108 2.5-inch squares. The the Mondo bag takes almost 200, so that'll tell you the size difference.
Wow.
But it's nice because it makes it really nice patchwork look without all the hours of sewing together the squares, and I could use a lot of variety because it'd be harder doing strips. So thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Maureen. Cheryl says Rita is being Captain Bossy. Maureen, you're very welcome. He did 20 years in the Air Force. I was all set to go in the Marines, and then he didn't want a Marine for a daughter, so that ended that, and I ended up going a different path. Ended up going to missions for 10 years. But I also have a nephew who is a officer in the Navy. He went to the Naval Academy at Annapolis, and he's getting close to his 20. So, no, I was telling my friend I could do a few encyclopedia sets with the stories I have from life, but you're very welcome. Yeah. The 2 oldest were born in Spain. I was born in Germany. Kevin was born in Texas, the 4th child, and then the oops baby when I was 10 was born in Maryland. You went to college in Kansas and landed in Missouri after you got married. Yeah, I think my grandmama was born in Missouri and then grew up in the Arkansas Ozark Mountains, and she settled in Sapulpa, Oklahoma. Actually, they were there either right before it became a state or right after. It was a territory, I think, when they set up there. Hi, Sandra. How you doing today? Hello, Irene. Irene popped in, and Sandra Kay's here.
Yay.
We can get the party started.
All right.
I'm wondering what Miss Rita's hiding behind the little.
Yeah. They're up to shenanigans.
Yeah, that I'm thinking to turn the video off because they're up to some kind of shenanigans. The biddies are up to some kind of shenanigans.
My grandmother's name was Biddy Leona, and I named my little my treadle after her because she taught me to sew on the treadle. Biddy Leona. That's what I call it.
Oh, there she is. We
I-
thought maybe you were up to shenanigans. Why? That's why you had to put.
That's possible. But I was out looking. I was over on the other part of the internet looking at something, and I didn't want to make funny faces, so I thought I'd just stop that camera. But I'm back now. She's the one off doing shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm good at it. Did you find out?
Jennifer, that's interesting. My grandfather was a
for $9.50.
two-term Oklahoma
Okay.
senator, and he was a lawyer and a judge, and he did also did tribal law. Mr. Popa.
So let me get my.
Yeah,
A
I
lot
said
of
she's
character in the
giving me a
family
bill.
on that side. I had to plug her up. And I have one cousin left in Tulsa.
Oh, I'm not gonna worry about them black strips.
I'm gonna go home and measure that, and I'll call you or send you a message.
But I had to put my plugger up in it. Plugger up in. And that
You
kinda
were you
makes this
fixing to
weird.
load
Yeah,
up?
I think I'm home.
Yeah, your projects are all home, so
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and sew it. Yeah, Margaret's got, little Goober's got my thing.
I spent most of my childhood
you wait
every
till
other summer in
On that
Sapulpa.
yeah,
It's changed a lot.
little one. I think there's about a half a yard, maybe a
because
yard.
it's one of them 3-yard quilts, so it's not very big. So.
Okay.
But I don't know why that pine cone or some of that other stuff wasn't
If it
working on
don't?
it, but that I've got here.
You see,
but-
I was the one this morning I was gonna put it in that other equipment. I thought, no, it just don't.
Well, Miss Rita, I'm gonna pop off of here because my battery's getting ready to die and it won't stand up when I put my plugger upper in. But I'm at like 5%.
I've enjoyed you chatting with them because I know I get off and can't pay attention here all the time.
Well, I enjoy it and I don't mind it. And Rhonda's here to and it was good to see the other biddies and fun to join in with y'all.
Our bad stuff rubbing off on you. So it's like,
Glad to see them other biddies.
oh,
Oh, that was funny.
that's funny. Yeah,
It is.
that's funny, but that's not funny either. We'll start known as the biddies and the hussies.
The Biddy sewing place.
Oh,
That's a good.
You guys have a blessed day. I'll be lurking around chat. I let my iPad get too low and then you got to hold it because of the plugger upper.
I know them plugger uppers. You have to have them.
Yeah, and the way they put it in this, it's not easy to.
Strings on them babies' toys.
And besides, if you're coming on later or I do a live stream, I've got to, or something, I got to charge this up.
I probably will tonight because I don't do nothing else at night. Terry just goes to sleep in his recliner, so
Oh, he does.
I just talk to you guys.
That's why embroidery at night or cross stitch, do anything at night to stay awake to watch. Because while Troy's watching TV, it's me that goes to sleep. What is that word?
Well, thank you again. Thank you, Miss Rita. Oh, Dee's on.
Hey, Dee.
And Sandra popped on. Did you see Sandra popped on?
Sandra. Hi, Sandra. We're still 31 of you in here chatting.
Yeah, chatting or listening.
Chatting or listening. Yeah. I know some of them just listening while they're doing other stuff, so they can't chat too much.
He said, yes.
She's reading my writing or not.
Is it 3177?
171.
3171. Okay, 10, 9. The check is 10677. Okay. 3171.
Get you a bag.
Well, I got to separate them. I'll put them in my bag, but I got to separate them and give her half.
Is there any baggies around here or not? There used to be.
30 hens and one great guy, Randy says.
Oh, Randy in here. Hey, Randy.
I don't see Randy.
R.E. Smith.
Let me see if she has a bag. Maybe she has a bag in her stuff.
I bet if I keep looking, I can find one.
Let me take them things.
Do you have any use for these other things? Okay, yeah.
Joanna said she might be lurking around in the chat.
Okay, and where are they? I'll separate them. Oh, here now.
Yeah, I would just find something to.
Randy is a great guy.
What's
far
your
as I
check? One said, and when I wrote it out right.
Okay.
Oh,
30 and one great guy. What time is it? It's 11:41 here. We're gonna get off here about noon. That's the plan, maybe.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Dee says just popped in before I leave for an appointment, ironing some applique pieces. Got me another cup of tea, another glass of tea. Are we still awake? I didn't sleep good last night. I almost think I need to take a nap this afternoon for the night.
Yeah.
Oh, Randy is singing to us.
Oh, it's hard to be humble. Perfect in every way. I've heard the song, but I don't know how it goes. Yes, we all know you're humble. Yes.
Humble. Mm-hmm.
We'll give it to you.
And Randy, are you still home?
Don't push it, Randy.
Yeah. How do you turn the volume up? How do you turn the volume up? Ought to be something on there button with the little speaker thing. Would you turn it up? Wouldn't you think? Oh,
Mine's all the way up.
haven't been to bed. You can't sleep.
Mine is if you look on the top row, there's little speakers. That's one way. You see speakers on the top row of buttons of the laptop. Did she say laptop or iPad? Oh, iPad.
Bad.
Okay, iPad's different. That's probably on the side then. A button to push it up.
No. Yeah.
He makes patterns on this for me for stuff.
Haven't been-
Teddy bears.
Can't sleep. Hello, Rita and everybody. Linda Brookshire says hi.
Yeah.
There's two buttons and only one.
Hey,
razor.
Linda.
I know when you got this. What did that work motive off?
Well, I hadn't opened it, but it's one of it's just like a blender I get on the side.
nice. Sometimes it's over there. I'll call you when I get home and text you. Happy yours. Well, that's not make you spell happy yours right. Couldn't you use, if you had any pieces of that? Yeah.
Betty, there are 2 buttons on the other side. Yeah. Hi, Linda. Well, if that's true, Janet, that's truly, I have not heard that you had to pay it back or they'll take your property for $750. Doesn't sound right. She went to bed and left me alone. Uh-oh, you're unsupervised, huh?
I've been, when people open stuff, I just sometimes stick one in pockets, but I try to keep my customers happy. Your customer. So, well, what is it? Black in the right place, so I said, don't look wrong. What? That black out there, she got it here somewhere. Did I put it in the right place? And it's very pocket. It's, well, I'm tall, I'll put it over the top. You have big as a pineapple.
This is a bust bag I made. Put something different up. I made this years ago. Rockabye baby Randy. Cheryl says. I turned maybe you said well, you have to look around. Sometimes you can't see those buttons. They're on there. What I didn't like is when I bought my brand new laptop, they didn't have a CD player or they don't even have the same buttons. And I enjoyed putting movies and stuff in there. I didn't like that. But I know they make extensions you could, to it, but are you driving, Randy? Did you ask that already? Upper right side of iPad is volume. Yeah. Yeah. She says we're going to get over here at 12. See, 32 watching. Okay. No, I'm home. Been sick. Oh, I'm sorry about that. A lot of people are having sickness right now. I might get a phone call. If I get a phone call, I have to get off. Or let's do the mute. Sorry, you're not feeling well, but it's good you can stay home and chill and don't have to keep. I was crazy when I taught school. If I was sick or anything, I just kept going to school. That was crazy. I should have taken time off and rested, but I just didn't.
What we gotta do is line them up and keep all these guys.
See what's going on. Four tornadoes.
I love lights and
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There should be two buttons on the long side together. Yep. If I had mine, I'd get it out. I don't know where it is. I have to decide what to make for my kids. Have decided we're not buying gifts. We're just doing stocking stuffers. And I thought, what in the world? I thought I might be able to make some things. Hello, Lighthouse Hunter. Miss Rita said we're going to get off of here probably around 12. Let's see. How long has she been on here? Let me look. 2 hours ago. Yeah.
I've been looking for you. I just told them pansies. I put the seed out.
Well, we're praying for I'm sorry. Susan Munger. Oh, hold on. I have to answer the phone.
I think that Jackie down at the city, they gave her. Oh, yes, yes, I love Jackie. Oh, my God. That looks like a wildflower in the bird. There's the thing that I'm sure I do. Every once in a while, I want to take the package out there and dump it in the fire bed. Here's a blackout Susan. It's a wildflower. I've done got it. Put out a bunch of them. Yeah. Well,
What's going on here?
yeah.
Susan Munger. That's the one. We're praying for Susan Munger Lighthouse because she's down in the. She's trying to escape the storms in Florida. Everybody's having pretty good week. Are you?
I think there's plenty for all of us.
Yeah, the best we can have. Everybody has this and that going on. And Miss Rita has people into her shop there, and they're talking stuff. Not really working on a project today, really. Just people in and out buying things and stuff. Yeah.
I'm back. I get sidetracked sometimes.
Yeah, Lighthouse Hunter was just coming on and talking.
Hey, Lighthouse Hunter.
I told him you had said we were probably going to get off around noon, around 12, and so.
Yeah, and then we'll, because they're fixing to go home, and I'll just go home and make Terry a sandwich. I'm not going to cook for him. He won't have much to eat today.
But he'll survive. So you just cook what you want, and he is satisfied with it?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
That's good.
Yeah, he knew today would be a busy day, so he'll be surprised if I get down there if I'm home earlier than normal.
Ah,
Some days they stay a little later than so, but I think they're about ready to wrap it up too this morning.
yeah. It's pretty outside. I got my window open. Nice,
Pretty.
cool breeze coming in.
Mm-hmm. It is. It was cool this morning. Where you have to have a jacket on when I go out to do the morning chores.
Uh-oh, Kathy's Quilts and Crafts just came on, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Dee says bye, and it's probably I'm here, and it's probably close enough to lunch, so close enough to noon that we'll shut it down. But we've been on here for 2 hours and 54 minutes. That's a long time. It flies by though. It just zoom, and the morning's gone.
It does.
And so some of y'all can go over to Kathy's, their lives, or you can pop in over there.
Yeah, I'll probably watch a couple of the weather people, the weather chasers or whatever.
And if y'all go over to Kathy's and I get busy, tell her I said hi.
Okay.
Hi from Rita. If you go over, stop over there.
Yeah, we have to see if Gladys is back from her.
And Sandra, I've been missing Sandra's lives. I don't know how I miss them, but I do. I don't know.
Bye, Mary Webb.
Yeah, bye, Mary. Oh, all right, Rhonda. Thanks for joining us, and maybe we'll get together tonight after a while. Maybe you can come by after church, okay? Oh, I told him last night you had to leave, take that phone call, and I told him you had to go talk to your boyfriend. So
That's right, exactly. It was my old friend. I hadn't talked to him in a while.
So see, Cheryl, I was right. It was her boyfriend. So. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll meet again later.
Okay, bye-bye.